Speak life to the death of me. Speak life.
Yo, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Speak Life right here on Gorilla Cross, broadcasting live from the Gorilla Cross studio in downtown Las Vegas. I'm your host, Quan59, and like and subscribe to the channel. We have a lot going on with the channel. We are here live every Tuesday, 7 p.m. West Coast time. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let us know where you're watching from, and let us know your favorite soda you grew up drinking. I don't drink soda at all anymore, but let us know in the comments, and hit us up. Music at SpeakLifeRadio.com if you want to submit a music video or track for the review segment tonight. We only have a few submitted, so we will do those that have already submitted, and then if anybody else has any, we'll do those as well. So shout out to the journalist in the chat right now from Canada. Oh, Canada. I don't know the rest of it. That's all I know. But we have back in the building. It's been a long time. He shouldn't have left you with one arm. Joe Side's back in the building.
What's up, y'all? What's going on, everybody? I am back.
You sound like you're hurt and like sulking.
Oh no. I'm tired. It's been a busy summer. Like, it's been a month and a half, almost 2 months, and it's been a busy summer, man. Super busy. A lot of work going on.
A lot of work. Yep. Transitioning.
Oh yeah.
Kids not in school, so that's a little different, right? Like, you have a lot more time.
Bro,
where he's not.
I forget who it was I was telling the other day. I said, like, I'm so jealous of my son in a good way, because never in my life did I think, like, he's had such a great summer since school got out. Like, he's gone to like his grandparents' house for a couple of weeks, spent time with his cousins. We enrolled him in 2 summer school classes. So one of them, he was learning how to do, he was building Lego robots. And then the next month he was learning video editing for kids.
Oh, wow.
Like, video editing for kids. Like, he did his own little video of like him talking through a Minecraft thing or whatever, like doing video editing.
That's dope.
He's 9 years old, right? Then, like, we went to the amazing Las Vegas Comic-Con, got him some, like,
that was at the plaza, right?
Yeah, dude. He had his first time. Like,
what day did you go?
We went on the Saturday. We went the Saturday. He absolutely enjoyed it.
Did you see anybody from Into the West up there?
I didn't see anybody up there, no. But he's just been having a great summer. So, I'm happy for him. Like, I'm living vicariously through Michael having an amazing summer, dude. Yeah.
All right. Your arm is not moving how most arms move. And I have a story about this, because not for your arm, but for mine. I'll tell you real quick. I was at Cruz's house one day at his apartments way before. I think he might have just got married, something. I'm waiting for him. We're going somewhere. I'm waiting for him. So I go to the basketball court right outside his apartment.
Oh, no.
And this dude comes walking up, geared up, like had everything on, right? Had the headband, the goggles. Well, not the goggles. But he had the headband, all the knee pads. Like, he was geared up, like, ready to ball, right? And I'm just like, okay, we can play 21. I'm waiting for my boy. And he's geared up, so he's feeling himself, right? And I'm just a little skinny white dude. This is when I weighed, probably 145 back in the day.
120?
Yeah, 125. And I'm balling this dude up. I'm probably up like 19-3, playing 21.
Oh, man.
Go for a loose ball rebound. He just puts his foot out. Like,
oh, come on.
Bam. Fell right. I never fell that hard in my life to where it was just like, bam. Right on my shoulder. It's still like, this is 1999, bro.
Right.
I still feel it. Like, it still cracks today. But I drive home. I'm driving a stick.
Mm-hmm.
I drive to the house.
That black Civic.
Yeah. I tell my mom, I'm like, I gotta go to the doctor. I've never went to the doctor in my life, except when I was born, probably. So she's like, this must be serious. So I'm trying to do a stick with one arm. So luckily it wasn't that far. I think they were on like Alexander and Rainbow or something, and I was on Buffalo and Washington at the time. For those of you that don't know, that's not that far. So I go to the doctor. Shoulder, I can't move it. I've never felt this pain in my life, right? They say it's a slight separation. Yep. It's not a dislocation, slight separation. So same thing. I had to be in a sling for a while. And then they ask me, when's the last time you got a tetanus shot? I'm like, they're like, well, that's a long answer. So you're going to need one. Since this shoulder hurts, we're going to do it in this one. So they give me the tetanus shot in the right arm, and my left arm is the one that's hurt. If I would have known the pain of a tetanus shot, I would have told them, like, put the pain in the same arm. I'm not going to feel double pain.
It's already pain.
It's already pain. Yeah. So for 2 weeks, I couldn't sleep. The tetanus shot was worse pain than my separation.
Because it was that
horrible.
Long needle going into the muscle, like, because you have to get it into the muscle to let it do its thing. Yeah.
So for 2 weeks I missed work, and then when I went back, I was like on light duty because it was really like over a month that my arm was a mess. But like I said, even now today, like I still feel it. Like different weather, like I feel it popping. Like when I do this, I feel the bones cracking and stuff. So it's never been the same.
Quan, that's our age, man. That's our age.
No, but I mean, I was 22 when it happened.
No, I'm saying you feeling it today.
But I'm saying it's always been like that. I've never not felt it.
Yep.
I've never not had issues with it. And it's not like major pain. It's just annoying sometimes.
It's just, especially when it gets cold in Vegas. Yeah, it sucks, man. Like having any sort of shoulder injury sucks because of that. I mean, the shoulder, it works like this. And so when it comes out, when you pop out a socket or a slight dislocation or a dislocation, in the movies, when people pop it back in, they're really just taking your bone and setting it back in place. Yeah. So all those, in order to hurt that part, because everything's connected, your chest, your back, your arms, everything is connected right there. So it affects a lot. So yeah, man, it sucks. It sucks.
And you don't realize every limb on your body, right? Like one thing goes wrong, you don't realize, like a pinky. I've heard a pinky before playing tetherball a lot. Like I probably broke it. But you don't realize how much you do with your hand, writing, typing, until one little part of your body's hurt, right? Mm-hmm. And it can affect everything. Yeah. So we don't realize how much we need everything until we lose one little thing. And just even like a paper cut, right? A paper cut could be so annoying, and it's like it's not that big of a deal.
So for everybody that's wondering why we're talking about this,
tell your story. My bad.
My shoulder is.
He came in with the sling on today.
I like to take the sling off because it feels better when my shoulder's hanging. I injured myself a couple of months back. I'm not sure if it was when I got into my car accident. I spun my car around on the freeway a couple months back, and I'm not sure if it came from that. I know it wasn't from working out. But it's really hard. It's hard for me to pick up a cup of coffee. It's hard for me to pick up my camera. So I haven't been taking pictures or anything like that. That's why I've been out of the loop. And then when we went on vacation, so like my shoulder really was hurting real bad. And then when I went on vacation, I had a really bad shingles flare up from my left side of my chest all the way to the middle of my back, wrapped around my whole body. My wife, she's a nurse practitioner. She said, That's the worst case of shingles I've ever seen in my life. I was in pain. So like my right shoulder, I couldn't, it hurt, and my whole left side of my body was, so I was averaging like an hour, maybe 2 hours of sleep a night for like about a month and a half. So it was just, that's why I've been out of the loop. Sorry, you guys, that I haven't been here. It's just been a rough one, but
we've only been, this is only our third week, so you missed 2 out of 3. And Kels is in the chat when he's supposed to be in that seat. So I don't know what's going on with him, but at least he joined somehow.
He said, "Oh, Dodo's there. Oh, okay. We'll make it work."
He probably missed you. I think he said he's on his way. I don't know.
Cool. Slide
Kels,
through.
where you at? He said Quan's been using this story as an excuse when he loses since 1999.
Oh wow! Shots fired already in the.
But it is
comments.
good to have things going on to use for excuses. So
okay, wait a minute.
I have no shame in that.
Who said? Oh, that's Kels. Barks root beer, huh? Okay, that's your favorite soda from.
The journalist said Dr. Pepper. G Bless, what's your favorite soda? G Bless drinks a lot of soda. He's always on a sugar high.
He said it's called old man syndrome. Gosh. Hey, we old. We definitely old. Man, I'm trying.
G's out here rapping like Will Smith. We're in a group chat, me, him, and Simply T, and I can't tell you how many Will Smith posts every week that we have, because it's hard watching Will Smith right now.
Bro.
It's very hard. And I love Will Smith. He's one of my favorite actors. I love Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I was never a huge fan of his music back in the day, but it was still cool. Like, it was trendy at the time. Right now, what he's doing... No. It's
you know how you get the secondhand embarrassment for somebody?
Yeah, that's how it feels.
That's it. It hurts. It hurts to see, man. And I'm just wondering how Jeff feels about it, because Will is relevant based off of like his movies and whatnot, but Jeff, as far as the craft goes, is relevant based off of how dope he is as a DJ. You feel me? And like, to be that part of an iconic duo, to just watch your boy, like, I'm not gonna say he's falling off, but like, it's been beat down after beat down for Will. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to imagine, like, if one of my buddies was trying to come back and be relevant, and how I would feel looking at him, like, I want to support you because you're my man, 50 grand and all, but stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's tough. I'm wondering how Jeff feels.
It is. I'm wondering how Uncle Phil feels.
Oh man,
looking down, like, he'd be scolding him right now in real life.
Man,
he definitely would be.
Man, we got some more people in the building.
Here we go. Let me get focus on. I'm just gonna keep the camera on you.
I like it.
Mic checking everything as we live.
Listen, already you're my favorite because you have that classic Seattle Supersonics hat on. The Sonics is the only thing I know about basketball besides Michael Jordan.
Let's go. That's the
like, man, in the 90s, because I lived in Washington for a while. So when Sean Kemp was at his peak, man, we went to so many games so people, like, when I talk about the Kingdome in Seattle, people are like, oh, you're a real Washingtonian. You're a real Seattle person. Like, you went to games at the Kingdome?
Yeah.
Like, that's
That was a
real.
long time ago.
Yeah.
Sean Kemp is an underrated power forward. So
Oh my gosh,
gotta
dude was
mention him. He the reason I could rock a Sonic hat proud, you know.
That's what I'm saying, though. I kept saying I wish that the Supersonics would have came to Vegas, man.
Well, they're gonna be back in Seattle, 2028 probably.
Hey, I'll start watching basketball.
We're gonna have
again.
a team here, and then Seattle will get a team at the same time. So you'll have 2 teams to cheer for at the same time.
There'll be a rival team for us too. So Vegas versus Seattle, that'll be a rival team. 2
that's gonna be
expansion
tough.
teams.
Maybe.
That's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
Yeah. So Kels is still commenting in the chat, and he's here.
Like to support.
All right. So what's your favorite soda?
Yeah, super crazy. So I got an older sister. She only drank Barks root beer. So she didn't drink any other kind of root beer. So growing up, I started getting an acquired taste for Barks root beer. And now every other root beer is terrible to me. Like, I hate Mug. I don't like A&W.
See, I loved A&W. That was the one for me.
A&W.
I would think I would like A&W too because it's a little bit sweeter, and I'm always on the little bit sweet side with stuff. So I thought I would like A&W. I don't like anything. Barks has a perfect amount of like hops.
Hops.
He
said hops.
But Barks is the one. That's the one. So that's my childhood drink for sure.
Yo, I mean, we growing up, man, like we didn't have a lot of money, so we would always get like
Shasta.
Yeah, the Shasta.
that's in Fresno.
We had Shasta.
We would get
The
like
Tiki
the
Punch.
Shastas, and then we would get the so for me, what was name brand was RC Cola.
Oh,
RC Cola was what we drank a lot, but my hands down favorite soda of all time, even when I was younger, Original Coke.
oh yeah.
Original Coke. God, it can't be beat to me. It can't be beat.
I remember
that
when-
flavor is just it. Good.
I was
Nope.
just I remember
Okay,
when
go
RC
ahead.
had.
I wasn't gonna let you talk because we got to introduce the guest.
I know,
no,
right?
I was
Wait
just
for
gonna say
you.
RC had a 70. Man, I was outside at like 7:04. It's hot, you know.
Not 7:04.
It was like 7:04. You didn't even check your message till like 2
You rang
minutes
the
ago.
doorbell at
Quan
7:12.
didn't check his messages until like 2 minutes ago. It tells you when you checked it.
You rang the bell at 7:12.
Yeah, that was 10 minutes
I
after
have
sitting there.
cameras. I could see when you pulled up.
I was just gonna say RC.
We're gonna
had
pull
that
the camera
79 That's
Oh, man.
fine.
Oh,
RC
man.
had the 79-cent 2-liter. That's what I was about to say. That was
That's
fire.
right,
He's like
right.
79-cent
Yeah.
2-liter. That's all.
All right, there you go. Once again, if you're in the chat, let us know where you're watching from. Please share the live video stream with your people. And if you want to submit music for the video review, we are going to focus more on videos from here on out. But if you have music, you could do that until we start building it up more and get more people to submit. But hit us up, music@GUERILLACross.com. That's music@GUERILLACross.com. So check it out. All right, she was here last week. But we kind of just threw her in the seat. She was just supposed to watch and see if she even wanted to be on the show in the future and do an interview with us because, you know, anytime Kels is here, it gets a little weird. So she's a new artist to us. We just heard of her. I heard of her on Fifth Element Hip Hop about a month ago. I hit her up and like, yo, I was listening to her music because they just play everything. And I'm like, she's rapping some Christian bars, you know what I'm saying? Let me hit her up and see what's up. And so we're gonna talk to her about that tonight as well. But we have Dizzy Livv in the building. What's good?
Big up,
Yo,
big up.
what's up?
How you feeling?
I'm great. I'm blessed. How
Yeah.
are you guys?
Doing good.
Good.
So Dizzy Livv, tell us about the name. You kind of talked about it last week a little bit, but it was Avery's show. He doesn't
Yeah.
like sharing the mic. He actually posted clips and never even tagged Gorilla Cross on it.
He don't ever post anything of a discussion either. It's just his
him.
one take all the time.
And he'll cut
We'll
us
see,
out
Avery.
if the camera's gonna switch to us. Nope.
Absolutely
Nope.
not. He don't want nobody
Avery
to
Harden
shine.
show. So first
like
of all,
it.
tell us about the name and how long you been in Vegas.
Yeah, well, I'm born and raised here in Vegas.
Hey.
So, yeah, I'm a real local. But my name, so my brother raps, he goes by Dizzy Mac. I took the Dizzy from him, and I got Liv for my middle name, which is Olivia.
Okay.
Dizzy Liv.
Dizzy Olivia. Can I call you Dizzy Olivia? That
No.
actually sounds pretty dope.
That's too long.
Dizzy Olivia.
Too many syllables.
Yeah.
What's your real name? You want to tell it?
It's Naomi.
Oh, Naomi. All right.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
That's a Bible name.
It is, yeah.
Kells is not.
You don't know that.
Is Kells a Bible name?
Yeah, it's short for
In what Bible?
Kelligan. He was in the book.
Kelligan.
he was
The
in
book of
Job
Kelligan.
somewhere.
He's somewhere in Job.
That's funny.
He's one of
It's the
Job's
shortest
sons. All right, so you were doing secular hip hop, right? So you were out here in the streets, for the streets, doing crazy stuff.
Dang.
No, not for the streets. I'm joking.
Dang.
I'm joking. She wasn't for the streets. But how long did you start rapping before you actually started doing Christian hip hop, and what made you do that switch?
Well, so I've been making music since I was a little girl. I thought I could sing, cannot sing.
Wait, let's hear it.
No.
Right now.
Cannot. No, absolutely.
No,
Kells, hum a
no.
beat. Hum a beat.
I got you.
All right.
What song is that?
I didn't know. I thought it was freestyle. I thought it was a random
no,
beat.
no, no.
I thought I was
No,
producing
I
something new
cannot
right
I thought it was
now.
Shy at first. It sounded like Shy when you first kicked in.
Oh,
And
yeah.
if I am.
That's a banger. That's a banger. Yeah.
But yeah, so I started off like singing. Like my dad had like a drum set in the house. Like I would play that. We had like a keyboard. I'd be doing that, singing songs, all that. And then I started rapping my freshman year or sophomore year of high school actually. And then was rapping all up until secular rap up until like 2023. And then that's when I transitioned over to making Christian hip hop.
So
What did you rap about? Like, what was your style? What did you do? You know, because some people, it's secular rap, but they're not doing anything. They're not saying anything too crazy.
Yeah, no,
but
it was bad.
Was it typical female hip hop like that we hear now?
No.
Okay.
No. I was not on that tip. I had
Okay.
like one song that was kind of that vibe, but it was never like very like overly like sexual or anything. But it was like a birthday song, and that was like my most popular song. I hated it.
Really?
Hated performing it. People booked me for it. It was awful. But
Did
yeah.
you feel pressure to do that as a female artist though?
No, only because I was so hard that it didn't matter. Like people expected me to go up rapping like that, and because I didn't, like,
That's dope.
you know, I just got like, I guess, cool points for not rapping.
Do you think
like that.
typically there's a lot of pressure for female artists to do that in hip
Yeah,
hop?
they try to like, you know, push people in that lane to go that way because, you know, they always want to see women as like a sex
Yeah.
symbol and all that. So
That's tough,
but
man.
I
Like,
never went that lane.
I think one of the first shows that we did in this studio when I came back, it was Female Fridays. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
And there's so much dope talent
Mm-hmm.
out there because if you're a dope MC, you're a dope MC. Male,
Yep.
female doesn't matter, right?
Right.
And I just love because I grew up. I'm from the mid school, like all the lady rappers that were able just to flex dope
rap,
skills,
yeah.
man. Like for me, hands down, Lauren and Latifah. Those are my favorite female MCs, hands down. They're the litmus test for, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So I think it's dope that you're like, yeah, my one main song that everybody liked, I was like, I don't like this. I think that's very telling. It's good. That's dope. That's
Yeah, I created that song on accident. Like, and it always be like, you hear the stories of like artists like, oh, like I created that. I was just messing around in the studio. Like that was kind of the basis of it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, you could be so creative doing other stuff, and then it's like the thing you don't really put much time into and just kind of throw out there is the thing that sticks the most, you know?
That's
Yeah.
it.
Like, I was rapping forever, like trying to be serious, and then I did Magic Quanson, and all of a sudden it's like I'm getting all these hits, people trying to like sign me and stuff. I'm like, sign me to what? I'm just walking around Fremont.
Hey,
But it was crazy.
and if Magic Quanson came back in 2025,
Can't do it.
bro, I am telling you.
I'd
telling
get
you.
canceled.
Man,
I'm surprised Quan hasn't been canceled yet.
man.
Dang, man.
Bro, did you hear his Kobe joke last night?
I didn't say nothing.
Did you hear his Kobe
It
joke
was
last week?
it wasn't a joke. I just said he passed. 4.5 assists a game.
That's not what he meant. And
Man.
I still got to clip
Don't
that.
try to put words in my mouth. Don't try to make the meaning of my jokes. I
Can
mean,
I-
my
Can I ask you a question? So you said in 2023 you started, you know, speaking more gospel in your hip hop, right?
Yeah.
What's the story behind that? What made that come to pass?
So really I was just getting closer to God and growing my relationship with Christ. At first I didn't want to change my music. I started like a Christian clothing brand and I was like, okay, this is how I'm going to spread the gospel, not my music. I'm going to keep my music like this.
Right.
But then I just got convicted over time. I'm just like, I was starting to make like, I was learning, and as I'm learning and reading the Bible, and like I was sharing videos of what I'm learning online, but then I'm turning around making this music. So I just got convicted about it. And then, you know, God spoke to me. It's like, you know, I gave you the gift of music and I want you to use it to glorify my name. And ever since then, I, you know, gave my gift to the Lord.
That's dope.
and when you were making music, you know, before, were you still in church doing all that? And then, like, did you grow up in church?
I was going to church when I was very young, but then my older cousin like moved away from Vegas to Utah and like started her family. Like, I stopped going to church. Like my mom wasn't really taking us, and so I kind of stopped. Once I just, like I said, started growing my relationship with God because I wanted to understand the Bible more and really be able to read and understand it for myself. And so once I started reading this stuff, you know, God will hold you accountable for what you know. So
100%.
I'm starting to learn these things. I'm like, oh, this is bad. This is not good. I do that. I'm the fool in this story.
Wow.
So yeah. So then over time I was just like, yeah, I have to. Like
Yeah.
this music that I'm making is not it.
That's awesome.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Like I think it's great. Whenever I like seeing and hearing the stories about people when they're just curious. They're like, I really just want to know, and then they have no idea. It's like, oh, you know, I tell the students all the time, like, hey, be careful what you're praying for, because if Holy Spirit hears you, He's gonna take you at your word,
Yeah.
and He won't even tell you stop doing what you're doing. He'll be like, you okay with that? And then you start feeling like, oh, I don't know if this is good.
He's like,
you know what I'm saying?
Can I be? No.
That's cool, man.
Right.
I think it's good, man. It's good.
Especially
music
following
means
the conviction, because it's like
100%. Yes.
you'll get convicted, but sometimes it's like, but this is what I do. Like we see that a lot. Like I know a lot of people that are Christians that aren't doing Christian type stuff,
Facts.
and it's like, what's your testimony? What's your ministry? What's your account for, who you are as a Christian? You have to give up everything. What was that like when you gave up that style of music? You gave up secular music, but you said you had a fan base. You were getting booked for certain songs. What was that like with your fan base with that transition? And did people hate on you not believing that you were really doing that? Because we see that a lot too.
Oh, that's a good question.
Believe it or not, the people like my fans and people who were listening to me, they at first they didn't really understand it, but they appreciated it.
Yeah.
It was my family that did not really like it. They were like, why does everything have to be about God? You could still, because they really liked my old songs, to where the point, like, we're at family function, they're like, oh, she rap, and they're showing my old songs, and I'm like, dude, like, at this point, this is rude,
Yeah.
So it was really more
And it's
so
the
like
closest ones that try to keep you in compromise.
exactly.
They try to justify the compromise for you.
Right, and it's just like, you can do both, and I'm like, no,
You really
you
can't.
cannot.
You really can't.
Cannot do both. So that was my biggest thing. And I was like, I had already got over the hump of like family not being supportive. But when it came to this, I was like, well, this is deep. Like, like I want to share the love. I want to show you guys what I'm experiencing and like, but
How'd you deal with that? Was that a tug of war in your own mind and spirit? Thinking like, maybe I can do both. Like they're telling me. It's probably older family too, right? Like people that should be wiser.
At that point, by the time I made like the announcement and actually like I had kind of got over the tug of war of wanting to do both. So at that time I was just very bold in like what I stood on, like, no, I cannot do both.
Yeah.
And so when I first transitioned, I had both of my songs up there, or both of my kinds of music up there before I removed everything. Cause I'm like, okay, well this shows the growth, and some artists still like keep their, but me, after a couple months, I got convicted because somebody came to me and was like, hey, I couldn't find any of your like Christian music. And I'm like, what? Okay, it's time for that to go. Like, this is not what I'm thinking it's doing. Like, people can see the growth, or they can talk to me and ask me about my story. They don't need to hear that.
Now, did you change your name when you became a...
No.
You kept the same name? How'd you do that as far as music that was already up online?
It wasn't hard. I just went to my distributor and I just took it all down. Now,
So you took everything down, like even your most popular song
yeah.
that might be making you money
That's
on
bold.
YouTube.
That's bold.
Be able to take it all down.
It
It's
was
obedient.
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Things. Yeah, it was tough. But yeah, I just took it down. And yeah, no, it wasn't hard. I just went to my distributor, took it down.
Yeah.
It was easy. Now features, I've reached out to some artists, but I'm not even gonna have that tug of war, because at the end of the day, if I'm featuring on their song, like, that's ultimately up to them to want to take it down or not.
And it is who you were, so it's like you can't totally erase your past no matter how much you try.
Exactly.
But when people see it, it might take them to your music now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it could be a benefit. You have to look at it like that too.
Exactly.
Kels had a question.
Yeah, I was just curious. Female artists that you're inspired by, what kind of style? Like they asked a question of like your style before, and you kind of explained the transition. But were there any other female artists that inspired you? Secular, non, doesn't matter. But what got you into hip hop?
I know this sounds crazy, but I don't really have a person that really inspired me to get into rap. Like I said, my brothers were rapping growing up, so it's like I saw that and I was like, okay. But I honestly don't. I'm inspired by so many different artists, different songs and things like that just gave me inspiration. But I don't have like one single artist that was like, oh, I grew up listening to them. I wanted.
So
to
you think
rap
maybe it
like
was your
them.
brothers that made you want to start actually rapping?
Well, by the time that I started rapping my sophomore year, they weren't even really heavily into music. I just grew up around music as a whole. Like I said, when I was younger, my dad had like drum sets in the house and stuff like that. So I always grew up around music, but rap was just new and I couldn't sing anymore. So I was like, I gotta find some way to get this.
So you did try to sing for a while.
Yeah.
Did you actually record?
Yeah, I mean, I have like when I was making secular music, I sang on a few tracks, but it's not like my
Wasn't your
thing.
gift?
Yeah.
I'm doing some digging. I'm about to find all the
Yeah.
singing songs.
Every-
I'm about to try to find whatever
Everything's once it's on the
secular
net,
stuff is
you
out
can find it.
there. Yeah, I'm doing just some digging.
Once it's on
We're
the
gonna
net,
have all the tea
we'll
next time
always
we
be
up
able
here.
to
Yeah, there's probably like a music review out there somewhere.
I'm submitting your song to be reviewed here. That's what I'm gonna do. I said, check out this new song by Dizzy Livv.
Oh man,
That's funny.
I think it's dope that your older brothers were a heavy influence because I'm trying to think about it right now, like especially in 2025, most people will say, because rap is it's just the language of the generation, of the young generation, right? Like at some point, everybody, it doesn't matter where they fall at in school or wherever, what crowd or clique that they hang out with, at some point somebody's tried to rap pretty much all the time, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, there was no one specific person. It was new to me. And when I heard you say that, I'm like, that's crazy, because in like since 2000s, for someone to say rap was new, it was a new thing to me. Like that I'm trying to put myself in that place, because I grew up in hip hop. Like my dad was a graffiti writer. My uncle was a b-boy. Like, you know, like I was younger than my son when I first pulled a record back on a turntable. You know what I'm saying? Like I was born in it. For someone to say like it was new, and it was like, yeah, it was kind of, and then I saw my brothers doing it. I'm like, that's impressive for the time that we're in.
Right.
And I think it's really good that you know, you're doing what you're, because I heard you on your mic check, man. Like,
Thank you.
Yeah. Like
And
I'm really
what I will
interested.
say to that too is like, granted, I wasn't, like I said, I always knew how to write a song. I always knew how to like put a hook together in a chorus. And even when I was singing, I had parts of songs where, you know how these singers like, well, they won't sing all the way, but they'll be kind of like, so I've always been songwriting.
Yeah.
So when I came to rapping, it was just about me, you know, finding a flow. So when I first came out, of course, it was not good, but songwriting has always been my thing.
Dope. I can kind of relate to that. I feel like I grew up, before I started Christian rapping, I grew up on hip hop. Before I started Christian rapping, I felt like I was doing poetry, and poetry made it an easy transition into actually like structuring bars together to make it sound like a song. So I've always felt like even before I did music, I could write music. So I can kind of know what you mean by that. But that's just so dope, because I don't think a lot of people transition into realizing like I have a skill set, whether it be writing music, putting music together, whether it be writing songs, singing, but I have a skill set, and how can I evolve this and to make it something different or better? So it's dope to see that evolution. And you saying like it wasn't good at first, meaning that means you know that you're getting better. There's growth opportunities there, and that you're going to keep improving because you're going to keep learning the little things, which is super dope.
Oh, I must have misunderstood, because when I heard you talking about growth, I thought I was under the impression you were like, I'm looking at my secular music, and I wanted people to see the growth from where I was to my growth in the Lord with the music as well. That's how I took it. And I was like, that's super dope. Like, I can understand why you'd want people to see that. Like, this is where I was, but look what God has done with me. Look at the message I'm giving you now. I'm actually giving you substance. But I can see that. But like, I just saw it. I heard it a different
Could be both, right?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I was gonna say that, but pretty much both. By the time I actually started recording music, I felt like I was pretty much good.
Yeah.
When I first started rapping, like I wasn't actually going to the studio. I was really literally just recording videos and like uploading them on Facebook.
Oh, he was a battle rapper. She was out there in the streets with people in the background.
You know, I actually did battle rap too.
Oh, no.
Oh.
With the gas station studios,
Okay.
I did like a couple things. So yeah,
Nice.
But no, really, it was more so about the girl, so people can see that. But
I like the I wanted to say that so you said you had distributors and all this type of stuff for music online and whatnot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Explain to me, because Quan and I come from the school of pressing CDs and recording tapes and like get signed and whatnot. What's it like becoming a breakout artist, an artist who's actually cutting their teeth on the internet, like with the internet as your platform? You know what I'm saying?
Because you don't really know anything else.
Yeah,
You don't know the
what's
CD
that
grind and
like?
stuff
Like,
like
what's the grind like for that?
Really everything is about content nowadays. Like,
Yeah.
yes, we have it's so easy to get your song online. Like, you hit up United, or is it United Masters? That's one of the
There's a
online
whole
ones.
bunch.
Yeah, right.
DistroKid,
all that. You just upload your song, boom, it's out there. But to really get it in front of people's faces, it's really the grind of content. And it's just constantly making videos, being in front of people's faces. And for me, although I, was an artist, I didn't really like being in out there in front of the camera and stuff. Like, I was more like the behind the scenes type of person. So I'm like, dang, I gotta push this for real. Like, I gotta actually be out there, because I didn't know it was like being an artist. I just went to the studio, recorded the song, dropped it, recorded a video of me in the studio, and that was it. But I was like, I have to keep pushing this. So,
well, a lot of people expect just make music, make even podcasts. Like, if you don't promote it, like we don't promote it enough at all. I know that. I don't have time. I'm doing other stuff, and I'll make the time for it. I like doing the live, and then but that's something I want to do in the future, because I know, like, you can't just drop something and expect people to just automatically gravitate. Yeah. And people get so frustrated. I have a lot of podcast studio clients that will start doing their podcast here, and then after a couple months, they're already, we're not getting enough hits, but they're not putting the work behind it.
Grind it.
I heard, I can't remember who it was today. I saw a reel that I was watching, and he said, new artists make the mistake. They put out one song, or they record one song, and then they put it out and expect everyone to gravitate to it, instead of, if I was a new artist, I'd make 25 songs before I put anything out. And now I have enough to put out. Now I can put out 2 or 3 songs a month. Don't focus on an album, and have a reel. He said like 250 reels for every song, which is a lot.
Wow.
That might be overkill.
But if you're
doing different things, you're doing a minute worth of stuff and doing different things. You're having your friends do something with your song and different things like that. Like, your music's getting out there more, but everyone's making, not even just music, everyone's creating something, right? Everyone's a content creator in some way, whether it be podcasting, music, books, video production, photography. Like, everyone's doing something creative these days. So what is going to separate you from the other people doing the same thing? And what's going to keep you from not getting frustrated? So I'll ask you that question. What keeps you going? What keeps you not getting frustrated when maybe your numbers aren't climbing the way you want them to? When you drop a song you think is like, yo, this is going to kill it, and it doesn't? How do you keep going?
Honestly, sometimes it's tough, but really just knowing that God has a bigger plan, like just having faith in him that this might be the song that I think is going to pop off, but if it doesn't, then that's okay. But I just have to, honestly, I went through a rut where I was just like, man, I don't want to do content. Like, I'm sick of this. I'm burnt out, like, because it wasn't paying off, and then, but that just started me all the way over, because then my engagement went down and I had to start up back from ground zero. So
we're dealing with that right now. Like, we've been back on, this is week 3 or 4. And I mean, when we used to put up music reviews, we would have 20 submissions in the email, right? Now, like, we have a Facebook group and everything that used to be like popping, but when you disappear for 6 months at a time and try to come back, you can't do it. You're not coming back unless you're a major artist.
Right.
Like, the Clips obviously did that, right? Like, they didn't make an album together for 14 years or something like that.
Yeah.
But when you're just a creative on the internet, like, if you disappear for 6 months, when you come back, you're rebuilding from square one. You might have a few people that remember, okay, cool. But overall, like, you have to start all over again.
Yeah.
And that's the place I know we're at right now with Speak Life and everything Guerrilla Cross is doing.
Can I say something though?
Yeah.
I feel like you're right. I agree with you 100%. But also, I feel like that's for predominantly more content creation, like internet buzz, because how you said the things that happen with the Clips, they're dope, and there's a lot of new people that are like, who are these guys? Oh my gosh, these old heads are dope. And then there's people who've been there from the gate.
Been around.
There's people
that
have been there from the gate that are like, no, this is Clips. This is back to Virginia Clips. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing happened with TRs. When TRs released their album, there's old heads that have been like me, who've followed Tunnel Rats from the gate. And when they came out with the new album, like, Peace like sold out of all of his records like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you have a fan base, and it sounds like you have a fan base. You know what I'm saying? Or anybody might have a fan base. if you're starting over from scratch for content, it's going to be a little bit more of a grind. But if you have those trues that are with you in your corner, oh, Dizzy just released something. Like they're gonna watch it no matter what because they love you. Anytime Manchild drops something, I will watch it because that's my man.
But that's having that core fan base of
fan
people
base.
that follow you all,
just gonna
you know,
say.
and then you have the people that are there. And to be honest, like a lot of younger people, their attention span is that's
short.
That's why artists don't put out albums as much, and it's a lot of singles. Like you have to keep them happy. Back in the day, like our favorite artists will put out an album, do some concerts, do some TV stuff, disappear for 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't hear from them again.
They'd be
So when they
grinding.
came out again, and that's what made them so mystical and like, oh my gosh, like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Even with movies were like that, right? Like sequels, it was like 4 or 5 years before you see a sequel. Now we're tripping out because the Batman 2 hasn't come out.
Yeah.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying.
You know, like
Yeah.
if it doesn't come out a year later, when's the next Superman coming out? It's like, bro, like it's only been out for a week and you already want the next one. But that's where we're at in society. Like more and more and more, we're not satisfied. And
right now, society is 100% content driven. We're 100% consumption driven for no matter what it is, whether it's visually, audio, whether it's emotional. We want to consume as much as we can. That's why content creators, they're called, the influencers, and they want stuff to go out to consumers, not fans or whatever. We want to fill a hole.
yeah. All right, I'm going to jump into the people in the comments. Shout out. We have Cassidy. That's my cousin. What's up? Happy birthday. It was her birthday on the 5th. So everyone give some birthday cakes to Cassidy in the comments. Eric the Ruler, he said, I started out writing poetry. So we're going to call you Eric the Poet.
Eric the Poet?
Eric the Poet. So album oriented, grew up on albums of Pac, Snoop, DMX. And I think we talked about this last week a little bit or the last couple weeks. I did too, but I'm more wanting shorter form content now from artists. Like I'd rather have like Tunnel Rats. They dropped 9 songs. That was perfect. Wasn't overkill. Clips, I think they had 13 or 14.
You're talking about the new Tunnel Rat album, The Legacy?
Had like 9, right?
So
9 or 10?
just so everybody knows, the Tunnel Rat album is 17 tracks long. It's 17 tracks. You guys, there's 2 versions.
Oh, I definitely do not have that
so
version.
I have the because I pre-ordered it months ago, and that was part of the pre-order. You get
you get
the
like
full album.
full.
Dude, that's
so
what I'm
everything
talking
that's on streaming is only.
It's not the full album.
The 9,
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
No, I mean, I like the 9.
Yeah.
I like the 9.
was enough.
17 would have been way too much for me.
It was
For me.
43 minutes in total, maybe 44 minutes.
That's not
so
bad.
it's not bad. Like I listened to the whole album like the very first night it dropped. Like it's dope. But you're right. The attention span, like 9 is enough for some people.
Yeah.
But we also had I said in the comments last week, the Rock Wilder is still too short of a song for me.
Yeah.
It's still too short of a song for me.
17 is my favorite
But now
number.
most songs are that.
That's it.
length.
Yeah, I was just gonna say 17 is my favorite number, so that's Tunnel Rats is solid for that. But to Quan's point, I was gonna say I read something that says like 7-second reels do better than minute reels. You know what I mean? So that's just to show that the attention span. People want to see something, they want to watch it for a couple seconds and then be able to
just keep
swipe
going.
and not feel like they missed anything, right?
But
Which
the
is
other
crazy.
thing too, if you're on your phone and I'm looking at reels and then he starts talking to me, that 7-second reel is going to play 6 or 7 times because I didn't scroll through.
Yeah.
And it's replaying.
Yeah,
So you're getting a lot more hits on that
yeah.
because of the replay value.
100%. I'm telling you,
Solid
consumer
game.
based.
Yeah.
Consumer based.
Yep. All right, I want to get into one of your videos. I don't think we played it on the show. I think we played it after the show a couple weeks ago. But it's called Blessing. Tell us about this video. Who shot it? What was your idea behind the whole concept of the video, the song, and then how much do you put in as an artist into your video concepts?
I actually put a lot into my video concepts. Where do I want to start? Okay, so let's get into the video first. So my friend Dennis shot it. He's a photographer mainly, so he really did this video for me as a favor. He doesn't even shoot music videos. So, and then the concept of it, I always, ever since I learned what a treatment was, I do that for all concepts. I even do treatments for my reels when I'm actually having like a concept. So I came up with the song and I'm like, what do I want to like portray here in this video? So as you can see, hopefully you can catch on to like the message behind it. But really, what it's about is like, I'm essentially outside preaching to the people, and people are just ignoring me, walking past, just minding their business, until pretty much the end of the song I finally grabbed their attention, and they're all like standing in front of me now, listening to what I have to say about, the message that I'm preaching and how life is a blessing.
Yeah. Dope. We're going to get into that. The song is called Blessing. Dizzy Livv right here. Speak Life.
It's dizzy, I'm just a messenger proclaiming my faith on these beats. Jesus is Lord and he saved me from a lot of things. Was searching, trying to find a way, had dollars, but he gave me change. I'm rich, don't need the treasures of this world. My soul is made fat, so not fantasizing about pearls. Had to tell my brother there's more to life than the girls. And this is just my story, God brought me out of the world. By no means I'm not perfect, but better cause of the Lord. It's a blessing that we born, but a miracle that we born again. Can't underestimate the Lord again. How he gonna do it when I'm down? I made it this far, so how dare I question him now? Got bottled up emotions, his pen is laying it down. I left the 99, he came and hunted me down. Turned my pain into praise, now my faith is wearing a crown. Had to block out all the noise, and there he was talking loud. Now I'm walking in his purpose, man, it's a blessing that I get to share the word and that the Holy Spirit vested in me. I got some people to feed, and I can't save you, but I can help you out. Now just know that walking with the Lord is a different route. And he the GPS, so listen out, listen out, listen out, listen out. And he the GPS, so listen out, listen out, listen out, listen out. Hey, this life a blessing. I ain't got it all figured out, and I probably never will. But hearing good and faithful serving, all I care about. If it don't bring me close to Christ, don't care to wear about. I painted pictures for those who can stand and hear me out, and I made music for those who can't stand to see me now. I'm not forsaken. I always keep in mind that my footsteps are ordered daily. Always asking God to come with me, but this ain't say these. Yeah, he made a difference. I understand it not just by stacking up to the ceiling, cause it's all tangible and can go by at any minute. Bearing good fruit on this tree, and God is my witness. Never need a second opinions. Correct me when I need correcting. Yeah, that's the ride. The Bible got it all, never needed a channel 5. My friends that gave their life to Christ, shout out to all my guys. I do this for the ride. It's a blessing that we born, but a miracle that we born again. Can't underestimate the Lord again. How he gonna do it when I'm down? I made it this far, so how dare I question him now? Got bottled up emotions, his pen is laying it down. I left the 99, he came and hunted me down. Turned my pain into praise, now my faith is wearing a crown. Had to block out all the noise, and there he was talking loud. Now I'm walking in his purpose, every step is holy ground. Every step is holy bound. Amen.
Turn up a little bit more. Hands in the air, whatever you gotta do.
Yeah, that is Dizzy Livv with Blessing. You can check that out on YouTube and all other streaming platforms. That was dope. Joseph left. He liked it so much.
I gotta step away.
He's like, I love this video. I'm out.
This is great. I'm leaving.
So you said he's a photographer. Do you know what he shot on? Like what camera that was on and all that? No?
That was my
think
question.
I know it was a Sony. It could have been because he also works with Gas Station Studios, and I know they have an FX6, so it could have been that, but I'm not too sure. I just know it was a Sony for sure.
If he's a photographer, I'm not sure if he would use the FX6.
I have no
But
idea.
I mean, hey, if you got skills like that, sometimes
Is that not
people-
like a video camera?
it is,
It
but
looked
it's pretty
cinematic.
big.
It looked cinematic.
It's like a big box camera.
Oh, okay. No.
And
It
I don't
wasn't
think a
that.
photographer
No.
would even want to try to use that.
Okay.
FX30?
No, it wasn't that. Because
F-
that's the one that has
FX30
like the
maybe.
buttons on the side.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
no, it wasn't the FX.
Okay.
FX.
But it was a Sony.
It was a Sony,
Okay.
though. It was a nice camera.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's dope. It was a good video. There's
Yeah.
there's some things that now that you told me he was a photographer that shot that, it makes more sense to me.
Oh,
some of the
crystal.
things I didn't like on it. So I'm not really mad at that anymore because like he did what he had to do. He did what he could do with
Yeah.
but it was good. You could definitely rap. Do you feel like Do you feel like when you started doing Christian content that you have to, how do I put it? Not be basic, but be more Christianese with your stuff almost, where it's like, where you can't, do you feel like there's a creative like block?
It's so funny you brought that up because I struggled with that when I first transitioned over. I did not know how to keep my style, but still I had to learn that. And I feel like just recently within like the past year, in the last few songs that I've written, that I'm getting out of that block that you were talking about. Because
I feel like even with this song, it's really good, but it does feel like you feel stuck where you can't like really get as creative as you want.
Mm-hmm.
I know you had some patterns in there that were fire.
There's definitely patterns.
Those patterns were dope.
There was definitely patterns.
Those patterns were dope.
And I just meant more lyrically. By you know, I mean, we talk about it all the time.
Well, of course, like as far as whatever's whatever's in there. Yes, but I think that's the whole purpose of making music is there's always room to grow, and that's the reason why we have this show, so we can just throw out ideas from an average listener and be like, maybe this, and a lot of people are like, hey, I took your advice, or I tried doing what you guys said, and look now. Yeah. I do want to say this though. C Duffel in the comments said, I'm gonna need a feature. If I were you, I would jump on that because that man, dude,
dope. Okay,
bro,
definitely will.
And Chris Wynn, Christianese is definitely a word.
Oh, 100%.
Christianese
is a word for sure.
Yeah.
She understood it. She responded. That's a word. We know it.
Yeah. Christianese is 100% a word.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I'm going to get some real quick because, you know, who was it asking me about John Wick? Oh, Keanu Reeves in the background. It's a John Wick studio. People need to know that. This is how bad it's gotten, guys.
Uh-oh. He's got a pillow. Oh, he has a pillow. I was just making a joke, and he really does.
I have a John Wick pillow.
Oh, my gosh.
It's crazy.
But it looks dope in the studio.
It does. The colors match. That's 100% SPEAKLIFE colors, 100% Gorilla Cross colors. I mean,
you take a nap with that pillow?
No.
That's a little sus.
I don't even let people sit on it.
Okay.
I move it when they try to sit down over there.
All right. Yeah, I don't know.
But I might get two more. I want two other.
Don't sit right there. One second.
I was looking for other pillows, like a Bruce Lee pillow and something else to put over there too, but I couldn't find it.
The comments blew up with that track. So
thanks, guys.
Yeah, like.
Let us know how you like it. I mean, you can even rate that in the comments. Let us know how you like it, 1 to 5, 5 being the best. But I liked it a lot. Like I that's the one they played on Fifth Element last month, and that's when I was like, "Yo, she's like,
who's the production
preaching on this?"
Just a YouTube.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Listen, there's a lot of people that have got beats off YouTube that act like they didn't. So
I'm not ashamed of it. I'm gonna be real. There's a lot of producers out here that are dope, but I like the conveniency of YouTube because I am very picky when it comes to my beats. So I literally set aside time to go through and listen to beats, and like they can producers, like, of course, will send you packs in the email, but a lot of them have like a certain type of style. But with YouTube, I'm not limited to a certain style.
Right.
Like specifically with that beat, I see earlier when you were asking about influences, like I heard this song by this guy, and he had like an old Kanye West kind of style beat, and I was like, I never made a song to a beat like that. I want to do that, so I went on the internet and I searched up Kanye West, old Kanye West type beats, and I found that beat, and wrote the song.
Right. So, do you have any producers you work with locally, or you want to work with, or is it, or do you like searching out like that, not trying to work with one?
It's not that I'm not trying to work with them because that sounds bad. I know I should.
I meant working with one specific.
Oh, probably.
Because there's a lot of artists that just work. I mean, the Clips album, everything was Pharrell. Tunnel Rats, everything was Peace. So you have continuity in the whole project. But if you're just making singles, it almost doesn't matter that much.
Right.
But I feel like the producer gets to know you a lot more, and it becomes like almost a group. Like the producer is part of Dizzy Livv now, right?
Right. It's not something I'm against, but like I said, I just like to set aside that time to go on YouTube and just kind of find what I like, and I come across other things and all kinds of different styles of beats. So I don't know. I'm not against it. My engineer's a producer too. And I have yet to. I feel bad. I've been recording for him for years.
His feelings is hurt.
So you recorded
I
Gas
know.
Station Studios, right?
Yes,
So
yeah.
you've been with them from the beginning?
From the beginning. They were the first studio. I've recorded at other places, but
Yeah.
man, that's my people's.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's dope. We'll get some beats from them.
I know I should. I need to.
Yeah. Just to support, maybe.
I know, right? I feel
Just to
bad,
support your
but
engineer,
Nah,
maybe.
listen, but if you don't like the beats or you're not feeling it, like it's
That
not
part.
Yeah.
grabbing your attention right away, like, dude, I would never back in the day rap on a beat that didn't grab me right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I had to get used to the beat, unless it was a feature, and like we had a crew of 7 people, so
Yeah.
sometimes we had to get on a beat we didn't really like, and I'll be like, I'll do the 8-bar verse,
Yeah.
you know?
Right,
But
right,
it's, you know, when I was making music, like I wanted it, like if it didn't hit me, I didn't want it, you know?
Right.
Oh, Quan, if you guys listen to Quan's old music, he definitely had a style. He definitely had like his own lane where the music, like when the first bass drop, you'd be like, oh, that's a Quan beat. You know that's
He
an
hit you
elect,
with that,
you know that's an elect poet sound. You know that's
Well,
one of
in
these.
Sundance, you just call me the Dark Lord of Christian hip hop,
Right.
Because it's all like dark movie type beats.
It was very
okay.
cinematic, 100%. I do want to give a hot take though, and I'm pretty sure people are gonna go in on me on this. When you said old Kanye, my personal correction would be, you mean real Kanye, good Kanye,
Good Kanye.
because
See, I'm still a fan of Kanye.
no, I'm saying
Like
so
his new stuff is still like he's
they're hit or miss.
still very creative.
He has some dope tracks, like his beats are dope.
Yeah, I mean he's bipolar
but-
now, so it's a little different.
But his college dropout, every beat was
Yeah, I mean those
was
things
One
were
of the most
classic.
flawless
Fire.
album of all time.
fire. Every beat was fire. So I bet that's just my own personal. That's again hot take.
It's not that hot. I'm with your side.
Well, the reason why I say that, and I mean, I've never really, like, Kanye is dope, don't get me wrong, but I've never really listened to him like that. So originally I searched up Kanye beats. I'm like, this is not what I'm looking for. So I literally had to type in old Kanye West beats, and that's what brought me to that style. So yeah.
Not listening to Kanye, old Kanye is tragic. That's insane. That must have something to do with your favorite movie being a B movie.
He's pulling out
Last week.
Yeah, last
Why you
week,
bringing
yeah.
up old stuff?
Yeah, yeah.
Why you bringing up old stuff?
That is hilarious.
Check the receipts.
No, yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really have that much, and a lot of people try to get on me about this, but I don't really have that much knowledge in the hip hop. You know, I just never really got into it. Like I said, my background and how I got into music was just the drum set, the keyboard. I was singing, writing my own songs. Like, that's how it started for me. I didn't start rapping until high school. So I grew up listening, of course, to rap music, but I wasn't really intrigued to really learn about hip hop, how it came to be, who were the big, you know, like that. I was just never really interested.
Yeah.
Why is that though? Because we have a little issue with that. Like even with NBA players and stuff like that, they'll come in the NBA and then they kind of disrespect the people from the past.
Thank you.
They don't pay attention to who helped them in the 70s, 80s, 60s, 50s to help them to now they could sign $300 million contracts. Like it's wild that a lot of them will disrespect the people of the past. Oh, they couldn't play in our generation, and you get that generational thing going back and forth. I prefer people to want to like, how did I get here? How did this music start so I could do what I do? Because even what you're doing, even with Christian rap, right? Like we were doing it back in the 90s, early 2000s. There was no place for us to even be. We had to create our own spaces. Churches wouldn't let us in. There was no radio, podcasting. Like when I was in high school saying I did Christian rap, like I was getting made fun
You're
of.
getting
Like
hated
what?
on.
Like
Yeah.
what? You know, and oh, that's corny, that's dumb. So that's just something for me. Like I feel like you should care about the history of it, and maybe if you didn't before, maybe like
And I
get a
also
little deeper. But you are young, like, and that's you know that's something you might grow into to be like, you know what, I want to know the history and the roots of what this all is because it came from somewhere. And we've got an OG. I'm trying to get him on our show because I record him here, Busy Bee, which I mean B movie.
Yes.
But I'm gonna try to get him
never
up here
gonna
to
live
kind of
that
tell
down.
his story of just hip hop in general. Because I mean he's a pioneer. Like he started in New York, like in the park. You know what I'm saying? Before they even knew what it was called.
Disclaimer though, we are not saying you're being disrespectful
Not at
to
all.
the.
Not
We're
at
not saying that. We're just. But there's a lot of people. We have this. Juan, we have this
Like
conversation
I
so many
said-
times.
No, yeah, and I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
think
yeah.
that you guys think that. Like I said, people's gotten on me about it before, so it's nothing new. And it's not that I want to be like, oh, like I don't care about them, or I know like we got here somehow. Like, you know, like you said, there not being a lane for Christian rap, and I didn't even really think about that, like, because I'm
Yeah.
just in a time now where
it's a genre.
Exactly.
Yep.
But
Yeah, no, I feel you.
I mean,
We
that's
have a
everything.
comment request for Joseph to spit a verse.
A verse of what?
I don't know. They want you to spit a verse.
I ain't gonna spit no verse.
I didn't read the comment, but I would like Joseph to spit a verse too.
If you want Joseph to spit a verse, leave a 1 in the comments.
A 1.
If you want Joseph to spit a verse, if we get 10 ones, he will spit a verse right here tonight on the show.
Man.
Done. 10 ones in there already.
Damn.
Well,
dang.
10 people leaving a 1.
Oh.
Put a whole bunch of, whoa.
Wow.
Some relatives
Wow.
in there.
Yeah, my sister's
Yeah, you're going to have
in
to
there.
spit a verse. So
Ray,
you
what up?
got time, though. We got another hour in the show, so you got time to think about it.
Quan, we've been talking about this.
Well,
you
I'll
just
just-
bring back ciphers.
I'll just pull. Hey, I've got old lyrics that I could just pull
That's
out
what
the
I'm saying.
hat.
That's what I'm
but,
saying.
I
Do
mean, you know, it's whatever.
Or you want to freestyle?
Nah, I'm not gonna freestyle,
Okay.
man.
I got some of your old beats,
I
too.
was trying to test my chops on my freestyle content the other day, and I was in the, you know how it is, you're in the car and you're just playing a beat and you're whatever, or like let's say you're dancing, right? So like you're at home or whatever, and no one's watching you, and you start moving around, and then you're like, oh wait, no, and you just start doing crazy stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing. I was like, bro, I can't freestyle anymore. I used to freestyle like our whole team. That's what we did, and I just can't. I mean,
I still can sometimes. Like, I'll be in here just with beats on and do it, but not
It's hit or miss.
anything crazy.
Yeah.
Can you freestyle?
No.
Is it something you ever try?
She said no so quick.
I
No.
mean,
I
I'll
have,
absolutely
but
try,
it's just- Huh?
Is it something you try?
Oh yeah, I mean I have freestyled before, but that's just not my. I'm not really a fast, really like. I'm a writer.
Don't say it's not your thing. You're a rapper.
Facts.
It should be every rapper's thing.
Because you could be a better writer
But
than
that's
you are
the
a
young
freestyle, but
generation.
still
You,
do
got,
it.
you guys
Right.
don't.
Because my pen is
We
crazy.
used to be in
bro. You can
ciphers
freestyle
though,
with
like
it.
so you had to do something, but we didn't care if it was whack. We didn't care.
Yeah,
It's
we
like you
didn't care.
tried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We cared if you didn't try,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's what like you're whack if you don't try. You're not whack if you come in and spit some.
That's
Hey,
right.
somebody
Dumpy
said,
Ball.
let's hear it, Quan.
Who said that?
They on it in the
Duffel.
comments,
See,
man.
Duffel.
They're not playing.
No, like I'll
not.
later on, because
I'll play one of my
I
songs.
want to hear you do something like on the mic because
Okay.
this is your show. You know what I'm saying? Like this is your show. I'll pull out
She
a
gonna
verse.
freestyle
I'll
with
pull out a
us.
verse or whatever, like later on if anybody wants to hear it. But like,
He would. He is.
You know, see,
He's
I'm
going
doing
to.
a song, but I was thinking I didn't know that you wanted me to do.
Performance.
Yeah. Well, no, I know we did because that's what we talked about. But I was gonna do like something different.
Just off the top or something.
No.
Oh, no, I meant like
Yeah.
acapella, not.
Well, it had a beat.
Okay.
But yeah. But no, y'all will see it.
See it.
Either way, I'm gonna rap. So.
That's all
So
we care about.
instead of playing more of her music, we're actually gonna have her get up and do a song live in the studio.
I like it.
So we'll be doing that in a little bit here. I want to jump into some topics that have kind of been on the internet.
no.
Some pastors go a little crazy, right? I'm gonna play this clip and then you guys
Oh,
decide.
man, is it gonna be? Am I gonna be embarrassed on behalf of all Christian population? Come on.
From this day moving forward, okay?
To drink what?
In our office, on this campus, but especially in this tent, I do not want anything that carries the Starbucks logo on this church property.
Here we
You
go.
hear me? That is Lilith 1000%. I've studied it.
Lilith.
It is a demon. It is sexual deviance. I am done with I've been done with Starbucks for a long time. It's communist coffee anyhow. You can go and drink a gallon of Starbucks a day. That's fine. Don't you bring in cups in this room. If I see it, I'm going to tell you to take it out. You hear me?
Look at my man.
I'm telling you, that company is not only one of the most godless companies on the planet, They are full-blown 1,000%
Look at his shirt.
a
Look at
witch's
his shirt when
coven.
he comes
I
back down.
promise you it's the facts.
He's wearing a lion.
I'll stake my life on it. Starbucks is witchcraft. So from this day,
Oh, so how do you guys feel about this? Have you ever been in a church that over spiritualizes things that, like to me, if that's your conviction, right? Like you don't like the Starbucks logo, you might know meaning behind it, whatever the case is, right? Should that be a head pastor speaking on that in a sermon? If that's your conviction, let that be your conviction. If there's other people around you, hey, do you know what that logo is about? This is what it is. But to yell at people, to try to like, and we've been around this so many, like I've been around stuff like this too much.
Yeah.
But I mean, and at the same time, did any of you get convicted to stop drinking Starbucks? I'm gonna start with you, Joseph. Hold up your cup.
No, absolutely not. Yo, this is my all metal Starbucks cup that I put my drinks in. Like I drink coffee every day. I'm a coffee drinker. I'm a bona fide coffee drinker, man.
Yeah.
I got coffee bean grinder at home, the whole nine, right? So
when you grind coffee, do you play grinding?
grinding
In honor of the new Clips album.
So there's this conversation is not a new conversation, and it's the conversation isn't just about coffee, because there's some pastors. So here, let me preface it with this: as a speaker of the house and a leader of the house of that congregation, like, you know, a shepherd to those sheep in that flock. And
he's a very popular pastor that's all over the internet. We see him a lot. Yeah.
God, I'll always say this: God will never come to me and ask me, "Hey, Dodo, what should I tell so and so to do?" He's always going to go to that person first. So I don't know what God told him, right? I don't know. Am I going to say he's wrong for that? If that's his conviction, that's his conviction. God didn't ask me. Holy Spirit didn't talk to me, right? But this conversation is old, because I remember I was part of a church one time where they, from the pulpit, they told the entire congregation to boycott and not go watch the Harry Potter movies.
We've heard that with Disney.
Exactly. And it's the same thing with, you know, it's demonic, whatever, like, and we've had this conversation on the show many times. If you try to obviously, biblically, the Bible says to be an alien to this world, right? To not be a part of this world. We need to be seen as different from what the world is. As Christians, the Christ in us needs to show like that. We're not of this world. But if we try to distance from everything that is not godly, like I couldn't wear this necklace. I couldn't wear this hat. I couldn't wear this shirt because of who made it, or the fair trade of whatever it is that I'm doing. Don't wear Converse. Don't, you know.
And I just had this discussion last week with somebody
because
they didn't know Nike had bought Converse back in like '96.
Yeah.
It's been a while now.
A long time.
And I remember when Converse had put out
bloody shoes.
It was in the ad and everything. I'm like, I don't agree
Satan
with that
shoes.
ad. I'm not buying those shoes, but I still wear Chucks all the time. I had people trying to yell, like Christians yelling at me. And I'm like, bro, you're wearing Nikes. You're wearing the same company.
They're wearing the same.
But you didn't know that.
Saying though.
You know, and it's just wild. But
the conversation's old. It's an old conversation with the new, like, it just happened to be this pastor's. It was Starbucks. And if he's the leader of that house and he says, this is what I don't want in the church, he can do that. Like, there are certain things that even my pastor will say certain things, and I'm like, I don't agree with that, but he's my leadership, so I submit to my leadership because I believe God put him there for a reason. You feel me? So the conversation, I feel like, is not a broad conversation that we could have blanketed over everything, because some people are like, oh, I don't watch R-rated movies. I'm like, but do you watch Marvel movies? Because if so, that's not godly, because Thor's an actual god.
I had a girl break up with me last year for watching
Thor's a god.
Deadpool and Wolverine. So
you know what I'm saying?
Some people don't like you watch Marvel movies.
So, but that's what I'm saying. Like, don't watch Marvel movies.
But going back to that, right? Like, he's speaking into a microphone that was made in China by some little kids, probably. You know what I'm saying? He's wearing a Lions shirt that was probably not made in America, and he's probably like one of those proud Americans that, you know, wears red hats a lot or white hoods. And anything like people will complain on secular media, on Facebook on all this stuff about what you need to do, what you shouldn't be doing, and you're on secular platforms doing that. And to me, it's like, if you have your personal convictions, cool. Even if he set it up on the pulpit and be like, look, no more Starbucks in here, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But to have a, however long it was, it cut off after 2 minutes for us.
Yeah.
But he's like going so hard about it.
He's going hard.
It's like, bro, there's so much other stuff in this world to go hard about.
Right.
Kels, what do you think?
Yeah, I was just gonna say there's a couple things that stood out that bothered me. Is one, how quickly the congregation just started agreeing and clapping. Right, that was crazy because not one person sat there and was like, "Wait, what did he say? Like, what does this make sense?" You just hear them saying, "Oh, that was my pastor. He got it. Yep, you got it." So that was
and too many
to
people
me.
agree in big groups.
Absolutely.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I mean that's society in general, right? But it's so dangerous in the church. You know what I mean? Because that's how we have leaders in the church that are getting away with things and becoming, criminals over some of the things that they do because people are so blind to their actual actions because they're just in that hive mentality. They're just like, they say it has to be true. It has to be true. So that was the first thing. And then after that, I was just kind of like, man, like, I'm positive, like, you should be talking about, like, people's dealing with real issues. Real issues. But it does kind of strike
there's
your
people
conversation.
probably dying in your church. There's people
not even that. There's
lost their jobs. There's so much stuff that happened, right? And you're over here worried about Starbucks.
Right.
And listen, man, too many pastors do this.
Yeah.
You're bringing personal convictions. I mean, I don't even like when pastors have, like, when their sermon illustrations are about their kids for 30 minutes.
Right.
Or their family stuff. Or, it's like, that's cool. If it's like a minute or two, cool. Like, you have to have, like, examples of your life going into what you're speaking. But, like, if you're trying to preach the Bible, just open the Bible up.
Preach the Bible. It's not that hard to preach the Bible.
Yeah.
The Bible
has a lot of dope stories, a lot of dope things going on in there. So, Dizzy, how you feel?
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
do you drink Starbucks?
I do. Okay. Actually, I got one. My job, I drink it a lot. I just feel like you guys said, you guys pretty much hit the nail on everything. Like, he's worried about the wrong thing. Like you said, even if he wanted to say, like, hey guys, but he's yelling into the mic, getting all rowdy about, like, put that energy into something else.
And the problem is, people like this know their influence.
Yeah.
Right.
And he knows it was probably going to go viral. Pastors, this is an issue with me now. I can watch a sermon either in person or online.
Yeah.
And I can honestly say my pastor doesn't do this, but I've watched pastors where I'm like, I know you're saying that because you, in your mind, you're like, this is about to be a viral moment for social media this week. Watch what I do, And we see so much of that. It's like, pastors, quit trying to go viral.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus already went viral. You don't have to be the famous one,
right?
And we have too many famous pastors, or want to be famous pastors, people that are after that fame, doing some crazy stuff, spending a lot of money, and it's just corny to me, dude. It's very corny.
Like, are you actually preaching the word that God gave you to give to your house?
And that's the thing. So, like, that's why I always preface something like that, where I'm like, God didn't ask me. He didn't come to me and say, hey, what should I tell this pastor? He went to that pastor. You know what I'm saying? And so I have to trust that man's walk. I have to trust his walk with God. But something somebody said in the comments is like, I'm like, ooh, that's good. So Chris Wynn said, when faith leaders start chirping about trivial things like this, it destroys their credibility.
And Chris is the homie, and I'm not sure if he goes to church or anything like that, because I know him from the sports media world. And so this is his perspective of somebody that, I'm not sure if he's been in church recently or if he, grew up in church or anything. So this is a totally different perspective.
So I'm going to ask the question, not only does it destroy not the pastor, that speaker's credibility, does it impact us as believers, our credibility in general?
It hurts our credibility for the people we're around, because what do we get when we're talking to our friend? Like, even if you invite somebody to church, they already have a preconceived notion of what it's going to be, because they see this dude, they see Mike Todd in clown suits, they see all these pastors trying to be famous, or the people asking for money, or the people that used to be on late night TV with prayer handkerchiefs and prayer water from the Jordan River that costs $49.99, and they see that stuff. So yeah, I think it's less those pastors don't care about their credibility. They already have a congregation following them.
They have a cult following.
It hurts us. It hurts the people that are on the ground level that are just doing this in the everyday life, trying to be the example without shoving things in people's faces. I think it definitely hurts us more.
Yeah, I also think it hurts Christian hip hop. So I'll take it a step further, is that culturally, when Christians are embarrassed, it just puts this corny stigma over Christians in general. So then you say you're a Christian rapper, they're like, oh, you're just like those corny Christians that I saw on TV. So that's why people aren't trying to listen, that we really got real messages. We have real testimonies. We have things that we really went through, and we can put it together better than some of the artists you listen to.
But let me talk about the people that try to talk about Christians being corny and, Christians are this. It's always the people saying that Christians are judgmental that are being judgmental.
And they're being judgmental.
We love everyone, but you guys that are not. Cassidy said, don't name any names, but that Stephen Fury guy doesn't give me a good vibe. and that was a video we were going to play a few weeks ago. Like, they did a worship thing, and they're all like in tank tops, and you could tell they all did push-ups and some curls. And they're doing a worship song, and they're all around the mic. And it went viral a couple months ago. I could pull it up tonight, actually, because but it was annoying. It's like, bro, you guys are attention seekers to the core, but you're using the name of Jesus. All the words in elevation music sound great, right? Yeah. In all worship music has become a trendy genre. That's why there's a lot of people doing worship music that might not even be living that style, because it's a big, huge genre of music right now. And it's like, you could say all the words correct. You could recite the whole Bible, but if that's not really what your heart is speaking, it doesn't matter. The words don't matter if what is really inside is saying something different.
And that's why I say it's really hard to speak on that clip, because I don't know what that man's prayer closet was like. If he really spoke something and he felt like, because who knows, maybe, I don't know, the people in his congregation, maybe somebody needed to hear it because something, I don't know. Yeah. So that's why I'm like, I mean, I can agree to disagree with that, because for me, we can pull something from the Bible and make a doctrine out of it or make a teaching out of it. That's what we do, what teachers do all the time. So somebody could, that's witchcraft, that's Lilith, and that's why Starbucks is bad, and because you're supporting it, you're supporting something that's not godly. You can make a point out of that based off of scripture, but a lot of people may have made points based off of scripture where I'm like, man, that's a soapbox doctrine, man. Like that's something you took something out of context. So that's why I choose to kind of stay off topic. You know what I'm saying? But because Quan brought it up, like I'm okay with saying that, because it's an old conversation.
Yeah, but it's old. That's because we've been doing it for so long, right?
For so long.
New people, it might not be. It might be.
They're like, I've never heard this before.
Yeah, and they might need to hear it that way. And Chris did say he grew up in the Presbyterian church back in Michigan, but haven't been really active in 25 years. So, and I don't know why he hasn't been active in 25 years, but maybe something like that. Maybe there's things you see and deal with. Yeah. There's a lot of church hurt, right? Like that's a whole other topic we could talk about. But all right, something on a lighter note. might be a little lighter. The CEO of Volvo tested the auto brake system on himself. So some people, these car companies get really proud of what they do and stuff like that. So
does he have a neck brace on now? Oh no.
Auto brake.
Oh, this is bad.
Oh my gosh, dude.
We'll play it one more time.
And they still uploaded this.
I mean, someone had the camera.
And they were not going to be stopped. They said, oh, no.
So that's the CEO. Like, he's thinking it's going to auto brake, and it broke him.
He ran. That's not funny. But the other guy got out of there.
You said it's not funny, but you're laughing?
Sorry.
That's rough.
No, that's crazy, actually.
She's trying to get serious real quick. Nah, bro, listen here. All these people doing crazy stuff for the internet, and that's probably, he thought, like, oh, watch, my Volvo is going to stop. No, bro. Like, it's still a vehicle. I don't trust self-driving cars.
Nope.
Like, I don't trust none of that stuff. The things you do, like, you could have put a dummy there. It would have had the same effect. And if it would have hit the dummy, it's like, oh, dang. Like, but you were the crash test dummy, and you're a CEO of the company. Dummy.
So here's the thing. I get 100% believing in your product, and you want to stand by that 100%. But like Quan, so like especially like if you're the CEO of a multi-billion-dollar company, this is my own personal opinion. That's selfish. If he has a wife and kids, that's selfish. You could have taken yourself out because look at how much I stand by the product that we make.
And he looked like he was by a whole bunch of other execs and stuff like that, trying to prove a point. But
dude, if that would have been me after I would have been healed in the hospital, my wife would have given me the what for, dude. Like, what's wrong with you, stupid? You know what I'm saying? Like, she would never talk to me like that, but like I know that she'd be like, come on.
Yeah.
Like Kwanzaa, you could have put like an actual crash test dummy in
Right
place
there.
of yourself.
so many things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'll play devil's advocate, and I think that if it would have stopped, marketing would have went crazy. He could have literally, like. You trust your auto brakes with somebody who is willing to put their own life on the line.
I mean,
I test my product.
Yeah.
I'm willing to risk myself for you.
Look at Cope writing
I'm just saying,
campaigns.
But you know what? That
get it.
could have led to like lawsuits because let's say it worked on him, then the other cars, then people are standing, new trend on the internet, stand in front of your
Ooh,
what,
that could have been
Volvo
a
or
trend.
whatever.
Tesla would
And then
have got
people are
sued for
getting
The only
ran
thing is, I
over.
don't think trendy people drive Volvos.
We can't do that. You can't do that.
Volvos are actually really dope cars. So I had one when I was doing Turo. I had a Turo once.
Yeah.
Because my car was in the shop, and I'm like, yo, Volvos are dope.
Yeah.
So I got a Kia.
Dude, but here's the thing though, like to piggyback off of what you said, the same thing happened with Joe Camel. Remember? And Joe Camel, for those youngins in here that don't know, Joe Camel was a mascot for Camel cigarettes.
Yeah.
And they tried coming against Camel Company, the tobacco company, saying that because you're using a cartoon camel, you're making kids go smoke cigarettes. And so like if that was a trend, I saw the CEO do this, so it's their fault, and I'm going to sue them because I was just following it. No one told you to do that.
Yeah.
You feel me? So like, and that speaks towards this generation.
Well, we live in a sue you generation for sure.
Everybody's
Man.
sue happy.
I spill coffee
I
on
see
myself,
it all
I'm
the
going to
time.
sue Starbucks. I'm going to sue McDonald's.
You're going to sue Livv.
And that's how these extreme warning labels and stuff came to be. Like somebody spilled literally hot degree coffee on them. Hot degree coffee.
Hot degree.
Yeah,
What degree is that? Hot?
It's super hot.
What degree is it outside? Hot.
Literally got
That's a
30
Vegas thing.
Right.
It's hot degrees outside.
It's hot degrees. Man.
But literally got third-degree burns from like McDonald's coffee, sued and won because I didn't know it was going to be that hot.
That's crazy.
And someone just sued
And
Starbucks
that's-
and won millions.
Yeah.
And that McDonald's thing was back in the 90s. And so they have like warnings everywhere. And the same thing happened with Starbucks a few months ago to where they got sued and it happened again. All right, go ahead.
Nothing. I just want to say it's really good to see Cassidy Devote. It's good to see her in the comments, man. Like,
I know. I've been asking her to pay me a canvas since we were in the garage.
bro. But I
A long
mean,
time ago.
I don't know.
Cassidy, pay me a canvas. Come to the studio.
I feel like there's always going to be like with the CEO or like with the pastor or anything else, or even like with you on the video or with you like dancing or playing basketball, or even with somebody who has been in an accident and they're trying to recover and come back. They're going to see your videos. They're going to see your reels of you in the gym, and they'll be like, he came back from learning how to walk to this. I can do that. Right. Likewise, somebody could say, oh, well, I saw them doing this, and so they influenced me to do something negative and bad.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out where we draw the line, because we are spokespeople. And that's where our conviction and our walk and our character display what's inside of us. Like how God told you to take your secular music down. And somebody else might say that like, oh, I used to listen to her stuff, and now look at all this positive, because they would say positive, not Christian, this positive stuff. Maybe I can do that too. You see what I'm saying? So like, where do we find that line of we're trying to influence and we just are who we are, and we're influencing whether we like to or not?
Only Joe Seif can take a Volvo exec getting crushed by his vehicle and make it into something biblical. That was good.
I like
that's
that.
that's
That was
pastoral right there.
That's a word.
Don't drive a Volvo. There's no brakes. There's no stopping them from
You got to have crazy eyes when you do it. Like that guy had crazy eyes, man.
trying to block your sin with a Volvo. All right, next one. Question of the day.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Is this your wife?
Yes.
Can I ask y'all some quick questions real quick?
If they're appropriate.
Yeah,
Sure.
very appropriate. Actually, how long have y'all been together?
51 years.
Oh,
Whoa.
Lord.
That's a long time.
She said,
Whoa.
Lord.
Same woman.
Same
woman.
Whoa, I ain't gonna lie. I salute y'all for real. Salute you too, woman. All right, life in prison.
Oh
or
my
cheat on your
God.
husband.
Life in prison,
And why is that?
because I would never cheat on him.
Oh,
I know that's right. For you, sir, cheat on your wife or bring back slavery.
Oh my gosh.
Boy, that's a tough one.
Oh shit.
Cheat on me.
Slavery hurts a lot of people, so I'd say cheat on her.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
All right, bet.
Too many people hurt. If you come up with something a little less than that, then no.
All right, final answer, and you both of y'all can.
Wow. Wow.
That was crazy.
Loaded questions. I
plot
love
twist.
loaded questions.
The plot twist was crazy.
Right?
I did not expect
Me
that.
either. You probably saw. I was like, what?
It's crazy because I'd be on Instagram. I did not expect that. Like I see those all the time, but he switched that last one up, got me. That was good.
I thought he was gonna ask him the same question, and then he was gonna
Right.
like answer it different. But yeah, he has something totally different. So let us know in the comments what you guys think. Cheat on your significant other or
Slavery.
yeah, that's wild.
That is. I'm glad he answered the way he did though, because
Yeah.
most people would not hesitate to just be like, bring slavery back, you know, like, but he answered and he was like, that hurt a lot of people, you know, and
Yeah.
and honestly, when you
I
think about
just
her
hurt this one person over.
Versus.
Well, she even said it. She said cheat on me.
He's gonna make this biblical.
No. Like
It's like when you cheat on Jesus.
no, she said cheat on me. Like
Yeah,
before he answered,
She
gave him the okay.
answered it for him.
she
Like,
said
hey,
cheat
bro.
on me.
like,
Yeah.
it's
Like,
okay.
don't do this.
I'm not gonna be mad. Go ahead.
Don't do this.
Yeah.
Don't go viral the last 10 years of your life.
Wow.
10 is crazy.
I mean, he was
he was
in his 80s.
he was 10 is crazy.
They were married for 50-something years. They've been around for a while.
Oh man, I don't know. That's just crazy to me that I feel like that was the person that made the video was like really taking advantage of that couple.
Oh,
I mean, it's the
100%.
internet. That's
You know what I'm
they do.
saying?
they handled it well.
They did.
I like how he was like, sure, if it's appropriate. I really like that. Like,
Set the
Yeah.
boundary early.
yeah, exactly.
That's true, because those interviews be out of control.
Bro.
Exactly.
He could have. He's like,
All right, next up,
Uh-oh.
what would you do? A woman was arrested after sending a man 159,000 messages after their
outta
first
here.
dates.
Come on, dude.
That's
Why
a lot
was
of messages.
159,000 messages able to get through?
that's a good question.
Oh, well, he probably blocked her, and then she probably made it like a fake number.
Yeah, I've blocked some. You might be watching.
I was about to say, Quan, this
But
sounds
I
like something
blocked
you've probably gone
somebody
through.
on every account, on my personal account, on the Gorilla Cross account, because is this you? I'm like, yep, block.
Yeah.
On my Gorilla Cross Studio account. And then I had to go to Facebook because then she started messaging there. And then messaging I thought I blocked her from all the pages, and all of a sudden last week popped up. What would you think if I watched your podcast? So she might be watching right now if you're still stalking me. Shout out to you. 'Cause I've blocked you on everything.
Zone said, that's my ex.
Dang.
Chill, zone, chill.
But in mine was only like 10 messages. This is 159,000. Like, first of all, who
That's-
counted that?
Yeah.
That's a lot, though. That's why
With
you
the
don't let
carrier.
people know too much information on first dates, like where you live, where you work. You know, like some people give out all their information, and
That's
oh yeah, come
crazy.
pick me up. It's like, don't pick up women. Don't let a dude pick you up on the first date. Don't do it.
Is this where? Okay, so I always have like this thing. So when people like if you meet someone out, they'll usually give them like their social media. I am not that way. If I meet someone, I'll give you my number, because then you don't know my social. You can then for real stalk me. Once you have my social media, that's all. Like, my name's the same across all boards.
Yeah.
And depending on what setting I'm meeting you in, you probably know my real name. I usually don't tell people right off bat that I make music unless they ask. You know. But I'll give people my number, because if I want to block you, I can block you. And that's
And this probably has to be a lot more different for women like us. Like, we might get, like, we're not scared when we get stalked necessarily. You know what I'm saying? For women, it's like scary every time you meet a new guy, because you don't know what he's going to be like or whatever. But yeah,
I mean, that's tough, man. I feel like we give out way too much information, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, we give out way too much. I remember we had a conversation months back when who was it? So there's too much information that we give out so easily. And I was having this conversation with my wife the other day, and I was saying, I remember when everything we do now, we were told not to do, like give out your credit card online and get in the car with a stranger. We have people deliver food to our house, and we don't know what they're doing it from the restaurant to our house. Yeah. It's just a different time. Yeah. Like, it's crazy different. And it's hard.
But you just trust everyone too, right?
All of our information's out there now.
It is.
It's all out there.
All of our information's out there.
You know, I work for State Farm, and so sometimes we have to go online, not illegally or anything, but like, if you own a house, it's that easy to search up your address on the Clark County Assessor site, and you can see who owns the house, when they started owning it. You could click on certain documents and see their signature. Everything is out
it's easy.
there.
Well, that's public. That's public information.
And
that's
it is,
normal.
But even then, still, like, you could just pull up to a house and figure out who the owner of that home is. Yeah. That's crazy.
Especially with all these scams nowadays. It's so easy. That's why people are getting scammed the way they are. That's why people are so easily hacked. It's because the information is so available. And I think that there has to be some kind of regulation on it, but I don't see it changing. It's not going to change, and people are going to continue doing what they do. But 159,000 messages is crazy. I just think that...
And we have mixed reviews in the comments. Eric the Ruler said, after I got sent 159,000 texts, I'm praying in the spirit she's possessed.
Thanks.
Sure.
And then Cassidy said being ignored would make a female literally go crazy. So she didn't say that it was wrong. She said it would make if you ignore Cassidy... So that's why I'm trying not to ignore her comments right now.
Make sure to speak on that.
You know, I don't want her going crazy, but
yeah, I was wondering too, like, what context wise, did she send all 159,000 with him never responding? Did he actually block her? Like, maybe he didn't. Maybe he's at some point he's like, I want to see how long she's gonna keep going. You know, like, was it antagonized? Did he every once in a while comment something and say something back, like, hey, you're crazy, don't message me no more? You know, like, I really would love the context, but 159, there's no excuse for 159,000 texts. I don't think I've sent 159,000 texts in the last 10 years. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, then the last one for today's trending topics. Ladies, first of all, don't get tattoos of a dude's name, but if you do, make sure it's a biblical name. She got, Daniel was her ex, and they broke up, but she had his name on her shoulder, and so instead of covering it up with like a bird or a parakeet, she put Daniel 3:17. What is that verse, by the way? Kels, you're biblical.
Dang, he said.
I looked this up
because I've
seen this, but I can't remember. I can't remember what it was. But
I got you right now because
Daniel 3:17. But that's very smart and creative. We see so many people would cover up tattoos and the way they have to do it and stuff like that.
But now I wonder if she lies about it, because I mean, yeah, you can, even if you covered up, at the end of the day, that person knows what was originally there and what it means. So when people ask her, oh, what is that verse? Does she now remember it? Or does she be like, oh yeah,
she gotta remember that verse.
And then
you have to if you have it marked on you.
But is that also a way to keep her ex's name there while she's with her other dude?
I was going to say that because she knows every time you look at it, you're not thinking of the Bible verse. You know that that's your ex-boyfriend, Daniel.
Exactly.
Or did you really do that? Did they just put the first part of the tattoo up and they weren't done?
Oh, and then you took a picture
of
it for clicks and likes.
Yeah. But what's the verse?
I'm going to be honest, unless they went over it, it looks like it was done at the same time.
I mean, placement.
Daniel looks pretty fresh. Unless they went over it.
Oh, you're right. It does look newer.
And here's me. Hey, okay, you did Daniel. Stop. Let me take a picture of it. Okay, now you're gonna put the 317. Yeah. Watch me make this really viral post and watch me get a lot of traction.
And isn't that bad that we just don't know or don't trust anymore?
It's crazy because she is wearing the same tank top.
Well, it could have been right before she got the 317 done. Like, take a picture of it before.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no,
but it could have been like, I already had this.
Yeah.
If it was different, if it was after they broke up, why would she be wearing the same clothes?
But I'm saying this could have been at the tattoo shop. Like, take a picture of it before you add the cover up. So she's not going to change shirts before she gets the tattoo.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
But I would have liked to see a different.
Red again.
It does.
If they
might have went over it. So I would like to see a picture of her when she was actually with Daniel to see if this was.
I want to see a picture of Daniel. I want to know who this jerk is.
Right. Why is he
There's the song. What's the verse?
It's actually a Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego story. So it says
what?
Abednego.
Okay.
A Billy Goat. A Billy Goat.
Shadrach, Meshach,
and a Billy Goat. It says, if we are thrown into the blazing furnace, the God we serve is able to deliver us from it, and he will deliver us from your majesty's hand.
Yeah, she must have thought he was the burning.
Yeah, Daniel was a furnace for sure. And God pulled her out.
Interesting.
Wow. It's a good verse, though.
Yeah.
That's an NIV version. I'm sorry, y'all. I usually read from the King James version, but you know.
Bro, you do not have to apologize for Bible versions in this place, because that's another thing people do
all the time.
That could be a whole other topic.
Quan, how would you feel if your daughter got a boyfriend's name tattooed on her?
Oh, I'd cut it off.
He said, "I just cut it off."
Yeah,
just cut it off.
Slice that part of the skin off.
Man,
I already used to send her scissor emojis when she first started having boyfriends. Like, I told her this when she was young. If any dude tries to kiss you, I'm cutting their tongue off.
Oh my gosh, you're such a dad. I'm so glad I had a boy first, or a boy only.
You're not having any more?
No, we're not having any more kids.
Come on, one more.
Nope.
Come on.
Nope.
Come on.
We had the whole church one time talking about trying to pressure me into it. I was like, nah, it's not gonna happen.
So I had a boy that I used to rap with back in the day. I had a boy I used to rap with back in the day. Their last set of kids was twins, and they went to a very weird church, Potter's House out here. That was a very cultish church.
I can.
So their last kid, they had another kid, but it was twins, right? The church pressured them to have more kids or one more kid, and they already had like 4 kids, and this was like they had 3, and this was 4 and 5 when they had the twins, right?
Oh, okay.
So the church, for some reason, wanted them to have another kid, one more. They had another set of twins.
Oh my God.
Back-to-back sets of
Wait,
twins.
why are they forcing people to have kids?
Did you not hear him preface it with, it was a very strange church?
It's a very strange church. There's churches like that they just, it's cultish.
Somebody said, God told me you're supposed to have 5 children.
God didn't talk to me
God,
at all. So
right,
I don't know what you're hearing.
Look, you got the wrong one.
Said be fruitful and multiply. Be fruitful and multip.
Yeah, they got that times 2.
I've multiplied my genes. My son is enough, man. Let's go.
Yeah. It's good. All right. Do you want to rap?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
Let's go.
I like this.
You got your verse ready?
Oh, I'm not going to get up. I'm
not saying go up there. I'm saying, do you have your verse ready?
I'll pick one out of the archives.
You got one ready.
Yeah. Of course you do.
We're going to get Dizzy Livv up there on the mic.
Okay, am I going now?
Yeah, go for it.
No, wait. I'm joking. Yeah, she's gonna get up. What's the name of the song?
It's called Walking with the Father.
Hey, and just so you know, Jericho Stone is like, let's go. So like, man, you got a lot of big ups in the comments today. Let's go.
Good. Is this on?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it will be. Turn the monitors on. All right, cool. Go ahead and talk. Can you hear yourself?
Yes.
There we go. Yep.
All right, so we're gonna get into this song. It is called something.
I can't.
What's it called? I really like that. Oh, you'll see you in a second.
Oh, okay.
Can you turn this speaker down?
Down?
Yeah, all the way. Oh, my bad. With your bad arm. That is not the right camera. Because the camera died. All right, let me change the batteries. I'll let Kels talk.
Nice. I don't know what I'm going to talk about, but that's cool. I don't mind at all. Hope everybody's having a wonderful evening. Let us know in the comments What you guys think Josiah's verse is going to be about? No. Oh, man. It's all good over here.
I know, right?
Yeah,
like
honestly, you usually leave me with a topic. You'll hit me with a question and then walk away.
Talk to me about your shirt because I see gorillas. I thought it was the
Nice.
gorillas when you first came in, and then I was like, oh wait, that's not gorillas. Is that one piece?
So it is one piece.
That's
and then,
dope, son.
Yeah, but they went with the concept of gorillas. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
so dope.
And these are all different versions of Luffy in the anime, but obviously it's the gorillas have their own different characters on there. So
I love it.
The members. So, but yeah, you gotta when hip hop and anime cross, you gotta do it.
Have to, 100%.
So it's dope.
I meant to wear my anime shoes tonight.
And we talked about it.
It would have went good with this color.
Oh, okay.
All right, here we go. Dizzy Livv. I don't know where it went. Did it turn on? Nope. My bad. Cut this part out of the episode.
You're not cutting nothing out. Leave me. Man, if you guys want to hear Quan be out of line, listen to the Kobe joke he told last week. Go back and listen to last week, man. It was crazy. I couldn't believe this, man. He keeps denying it, but when you hear it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Wiki.
I don't know what you're talking about. All right. So Josiah is about to rap about the Golden Knights because of your hat.
No, I'm not going to.
All right, this is Walking with the Father?
Yes.
All right.
Kind of long. It's okay.
Here we go. Let's see. Let me take those off. Dizzy Livv. Here we go.
Hey, ha, this that holy heat.
I like to call my music Holy Heat because that's exactly what it is.
Hey, bro, who you walking with? Hey, sis, who you walking with?
Cries.
Ha, it's Dizzy.
Meeting God in my secret place. Never needed more, he gave enough for my dinner plate. We all short of the glory, but we win through the faith we got in Christ. He did his big one with that sin. I was
left, now I'm right with the Father. Cool of the day, it's the spirit that be talking. I said left, right, walking with the Father. I said left, right. He hear me nod on me. I was left, now I'm right with the Father. Cool of the day, it's the spirit that be talking. I said left, right, walking with the Father. I said left, right. He hear me nod on me.
Let's talk about it real spill. You ain't saved by your works, it's by the grace that God gave. Every day is God's day. I'm sending praise to Yahweh. Saturday through Friday, I need him. I'm praying, I'm reading. Okay, all that chit chat I don't miss. I speak life into my people. Ignorance is bliss. Ecclesiastes 1 verse 18. For much wisdom is grief, but there's power in He. God, hold up, stop the beat. How you praising God but got worry in your speech? How you praising God but speak words of defeat? I said, how you praising God but let fear take your seat? What? Huh? How that make sense? Look, I'm knocking down spears trying to play test. Man, don't hit my phone with no latex. No longer living in the world, I tell you I was
left, now I'm right with the Father. Cool of the day, it's the spirit that be talking. I said left, right, walking with the Father. I said left, right. He hear me nod on me. I was left, now I'm right with the Father. Cool of the day, it's the spirit that be talking. I said left, right, walking with the Father. I said left, right. He hear me nod on me.
A mission, yeah, I'm on one. I spread the gospel through my lyrics like I'm David. Meditating on the word and God just flipping pages. Could read the same thing and get a whole new revelation. Yeah, I'm hitting on the daily. I'm nice like that. God gave me all power just to fight all attacks. All demons, all spirits, cast them out. Y'all got no power over me. Word of mouth, I was
left, now I'm right with the Father. Cool of the day, it's the spirit that be talking. I said left, right, walking with the Father. I said left, right. He hear me nod on me. I was left, now I'm right with the Father. Cool of the day, spirit that be talking. Left, right, walking with the Father. Left, right, left, right, left, right.
and that was Walking with the Father.
One more time. Run it back. Yeah, give it up. Dizzy Livv. Walking with the Father right here. Speak Life. Is all this music's on all streaming platforms?
Yes, it is. All streaming platforms.
So check out Dizzy Livv. That is DIZZY LIVV. There's 2 V's.
2 V's.
Definitely check her out. We'll definitely get her in the studio more. Also, we're going to do a 180 open mic session coming up in September. So
Nice.
that'll be the next open mic. So we'll have camera angles and more. You know, we did it before, so you haven't seen it, but our in-studio concert series, we'll be doing that. So we will definitely have you on if you're available in September.
Oh, thank you guys.
And I've actually asked her to be in the rotation of co-hosts on here, so
Nice.
we'll take a vote. I don't even know if she wants to, but
No, yes, I do. So yes, everybody's voting yes. I'll be here.
Joseph's not saying anything.
I'm looking at the comments. Like it blew up. Like a lot of fire.
Read some of these comments,
A
Joseph.
lot of fire emojis. I see Duffel says, I see you. Zone says those 808s are crazy. Like it's just blowing up. Who they want to know the beat? Like who made the beat?
YouTube.
YouTube, yeah.
That beat's sick. That beat's really sick.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
More
Do
importantly,
you have a
really
video
like
to that one yet?
I do not have a video to it.
Quan's got a pitch.
Unfortunately.
I got a pitch.
Quan's gonna pitch.
No,
it.
we actually came up with a good pitch for Avery's video last week after the show, and we're filming that next Saturday, I think. Next Saturday or Sunday. You coming out?
Probably not.
Come
man.
on,
like
man.
there's really like me just holding up my phone right now to get that hurt.
Well, let's pray for him. Healing in Jesus' name, amen.
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 It's because that Starbucks cup.
I know, right?
It's heavy.
Hey, I'm drinking that
metal one.
Starbucks. So
Well, it's
you know.
because it's Lilith.
Oh. I didn't know we were going with that. No, I got it.
He's slow.
I got it.
You'll learn.
Am I slow? Am I slow?
He is our short
not that
bus
slow.
guy on the show.
But I do
have
want to
one.
shoot
It's
a
obligations.
video to that. I have like a whole concept. Like you asked me earlier, like do I come up with concepts? Like I like to do things that don't directly relate to the song. So like with that song, like I want to have a marching band.
Ooh.
And I want to like.
That's so random. I'm sorry. Like when you
No,
said
'cause
I
you're
started
doing the
trying to
left,
picture,
right?
I was like,
Well, for one, I'm closely
What
related
kind of
to that.
marching
I
band,
was
though?
in, like an actual marching band.
Okay. Yeah.
Like
Do you know
it
one?
Maybe. Well, I do. I was in marching band myself.
Okay.
And I still know like my band director. So if I maybe not even a full one, but maybe just I don't know if you guys ever paid attention like we're in high school before. At least we did. We would march around the track before we would do the halftime show.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like low key that be on the track, march, and then get into the song. I don't know.
See, I wouldn't want to see it on the track. I don't want to see it like down like a street, like Fremont. Or,
or that. Oh,
Yeah.
that would be dope.
See,
You're cooking.
see,
But yeah,
with the Vegas lights behind.
that would
doing
be
that?
dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely the bass drums, have a few tenors, because the 808s are so hard, they could easily mimic that. And they don't have to actually play it, but they can mimic it though.
It would be dope if they
So,
played
yeah.
it though, so you can get some of that audio at the beginning of your video, or have the song drop out, and they're
Right.
actually playing it and stuff like that while you're going down the street. Yeah, there's a lot you could do with that song though. For real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
thoroughly impressed.
Dope.
I think it was it's more impressive. Like the beat came in and like you started sliding. Like the way you came in, you met the energy of the beat, and then you really started like rapping. So you came in soft and you was talking a little bit, just talking your own mess, and then all of a sudden the beat drops and then you just slid. And I just think that energy is something you have to keep on a song that's that heavy. I love that. That was so fire. Good for you.
Thank you. I appreciate
No, that's
that.
my favorite song of yours for sure.
Mine too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What do you think?
I really like the so I'm gonna put you on blast.
Okay.
I like how during sound check you were like, oh man, like I messed up that part. And then
She sat down. She quit doing sound check.
She like got into it. Like
I should pull up the surveillance cameras to show you guys.
I think it's dope when, and then you delivered. You know what I'm saying? I think it's dope when people they don't.
She didn't look nervous anymore, right?
At all. They don't go
and when
halfway.
she messed up on the sound check, what she was telling me and Joe Seif is like, man, I'm nervous now. You asked me if I was nervous, but I'm nervous now. So your nerves are broken probably halfway doing, you did the show for a little bit with us. But
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like, just something small like that because there's no crowd here. There's nothing going on. Like you're not like there's no payola. Nothing's going on, and you're just like serious about your craft. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we need that more because there's some people where like they'll do something and it just comes out corny online and they're just like whatever. Like I'm gonna get views no matter what, and you're just like nah, man. I need to get that part down.
Yeah.
And you got it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what says a lot to me, man. Like about like when artists take something so small so seriously. Like that shows how deep and invested you are to the craft. That's dope.
Right. Thank you. And what I will say too with like the artistry, like of course, as you guys know, I was doing it before, but I feel like I've gotten even more serious now that I've given it over to God, because I don't ever want to half do anything. Like you can't just say you're doing something for God and not put your all in it. Like,
thank you.
I feel like I can't like people will, well, I'm doing it for God, but then like you're not putting your all, you're just recording it on your phone. It sounds terrible. Like we
talk about that all the time, because that's one of my biggest pet peeves. Like, oh, I'm just doing it for the Lord, and it's like, but you're doing it whack. Like, why wouldn't you want to do it? Why wouldn't you want to do it as good as possible and not take shortcuts? Like, I've never understood that.
Exactly. So I'm not I have rehearsals. I practice my songs. So like when I messed it up and I was like, ooh. I literally I sat down here and I was like, can you play it again? And I went through it. But yeah, like it's very real, because if I'm gonna be out here spreading the message and, you know, letting the Holy Spirit work through me as I'm like, why wouldn't I put my all in? Why wouldn't I make sure I know my lyrics? Why wouldn't I, when I'm performing, make sure I'm not out of breath and stuff like that? Like, we have to put in that 100% energy, you know?
And my bad, I think I cut you off when you were reading some of the comments.
Well, I mean, it was a whole lot, lot of fire
I am seeing
emojis.
the
Like
comments.
a whole lot of fire emojis. Like, I think it's dope. I think that's the thing. So
there's some more comments than fire emojis. Kels, I'll let you read the comments.
Yeah, for sure. I think my favorite one was when that bass drop. Cassidy said goosebumps, and I was like, facts. Like, I felt that one for sure. But also the lyrics that somebody responded with the lyrics, A, left, right. A lot of sheeshes. I was one of those sheeshes as well. Sheesh. What else we got? A lot of energy, lightning emojis for energy. Zone 3 said it was dope. C Duffel said she's fire. What else we got?
We got what's her Instagram?
Oh yeah, what's her Instagram? Quan dropped it for you right away.
Yes,
so
at Dizzy Livv on all streaming platforms. And
a lot of love. It felt like everybody felt the same way across the board.
Thank you guys. No, I really appreciate it.
Yeah, we got like 3 different comments on the beat stop.
Oh, and I was like,
yeah.
hold on, stop the beat.
Did I miss those too?
How you praising God but not worrying your speech?
There's a lot of comments.
Oh yeah.
But the comments did blow up, you know, during her whole set.
And I mean, it's Battleborn State, man. Like a lot of times people just, when they think of Vegas, they think of casinos and whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's good that, like, so I think it's like really super cool that Abe still represents Vegas, even though he's not here anymore. But like, this is where he's from. You're Vegas born. You know what I'm saying? Like the desert, man. Like, people sleep on Vegas because they think we're all just flashing lights, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, I love
All
it.
right, we could have some music to review. I think we have like 3, maybe 3 tracks. So we're gonna do that real quick before we bounce. You have to go?
Yeah, but I'm good till like 9-10.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
This first one, and we rate them 1 to 5. We can do 0.5, all that. So if your music's not good, we're gonna let you know it's not good, but we're also gonna give you positive feedback on how to get better. So we'll do these music reviews more. We might even make it its own show, like on a different day. Who knows? But we're just trying to do some stuff. All right, this is Cut Right. Wait, what's the name of the song? Third Cousin. Third Season? Third Cousin. Oh, pronounced Third Cousin. My bad. Here we go.
This feel like 1997. Cross moving, screaming, there's only one way to heaven. Out there on the block, spreading the gospel with urgency. Because the world's in a state of human emergency. But this is 2025, and we still let them know that Jesus is still alive. And we gon' live for mine, cause no matter what year it is, just know the house still got some representatives. Hey yo, you know where all the glory go, the ancient of days, whose name has been praised before creation came through a phrase. The angels amazed, the word became a babe and was raised, was slain, and 3 days later it came straight out the grave, so we can be saved and clean inside like a colonic. The world got the madness and we in need of the tonic, cause we're caught up in the era of the human superstar, where they water down the gospel so you see how cool they are. Nah, we ain't just coming with raps, whole crew did it majors, we be studying acts, deflecting the Hail Mary when we running it back. The scriptures are stone cold, so we stun them with that. life isn't for play. Make the decision today. Even the Mandalorian will tell you this is the way. Truth and the life. This feel like 1997. Cross moving, screaming, there's only one way to heaven. Out there on the block, spreading the gospel with urgency. Because the world's in a state of human emergency. But this is 2025, and we still let them know that Jesus is still alive. And we gon' live for mine, cause no matter what year it is, just know the house still got some representatives.
God said, let there be light, let it shine. Matthew 5, drop a 16. Let the Father be glorified. The more we dive into the pages, we see there's more to find. From creation to salvation, all the Lord's design. Though adversity, horrifying. The enemies of be seeking to feast as a roaring lion. Jesus paid the tax over all our vices. Left the stone roll back like Walmart prices. I'd rather rap about that tomb than be consumed like Job when he was sick, or Jonah when he was well. In Christ never we lose, we only can prevail. With our faith we move any mountain to be scaled. The Bible shows in detail exactly how to beat hell. Make a body whole, we're healing to every cell. For those who missed the email, that's why we go and we tell everybody to choose life, live prosperous and be well. So be well.
This feel like 1997. Cross moving, screaming,
This
there's
hook,
only
man.
one way to heaven.
This hook.
Out there on the block, spreading the gospel with urgency. Because the world's in a state of human emergency. But this is 2025, and we still let them know that Jesus is still alive. And we gon' live for mine, cause no matter what year it is, just know the house still got some representatives.
This is for the rich young rulers, switch gun users, hooked on hookah that could smoke on Tuka. God bless the dead and they.
All right, too many verses. All right, that is called. I'm trying to get through all the songs that we got. That's why. It's called Third Cousin. Upcoming single 1997. Dropping September 7th. The first single from our upcoming project, the Time Travel Tape. Oh, the artist is Third Cousin. The single is 1997. Okay. Upcoming project, the Time Travel Tape. Hope y'all rock with it. Kels, I'll start with you first.
So I think after knowing the project's coming out and the name makes me like the song even more. It sounded very 90s, which at first I was going to say, you know, like there's good and bad in that. But if you're doing a concept album and you're doing a time traveling concept album, you did a very good job of making that sound 90s. So on top of that, I would say beat was great, flow was great, and the verses that you did have on there all matched the same energy and made the same theme sound like the song went together really well. And I think that's something that we miss a lot. We have a lot of artists that put features on there and then that just sounds like two people that don't really go together. So I thought that was dope. I listened to the first verse and the second verse. I was like, oh, they're bouncing off each other. This is real good energy. So liked it. And then shout out, I got a special place in my heart for any nerd bars. I'm wearing a lightsaber right now. So shout out to Mandalorian bar. We need that. So yeah, I love it.
What do you give it?
No video, so 3. Is that what we're doing still? Sure. Or no video, so 3. That's the highest you can get without a video. So
Joseph will give it more. Let us know in the comments also what you rate it. I'm a little scared with the time travel tape. Are you just going back in time because you want to do some 90s stuff and your whole thing's going to be 90s? Or are you going through different eras? If you're going through different eras of hip hop and you pull it off right, it's going to be really dope. Yeah. If you just want to go back and be like, oh man, we just went back in time and wanted to stick to the 90s, it's not going to be as good. So I'm actually very, I really want to see what that's about, the time travel tape. Because if they could rock every era of hip hop and pull it off, that's going to be really dope. But if you're just going back to one genre, you didn't need to call it that. But I definitely, because it's not a video, I will give it a 3.2. I'll give it a 3.2. If you add a video to it, it would definitely up it a lot more. And same thing you said. If it's just that style, cool, because I still like that style. I'll still rock with it. But if it is for something like that, it's going to be really dope. Yeah. The second verse I didn't like as much. First verse killed it. Hook was dope. Beat was dope. Dizzy.
I actually really liked it. Like, I liked the beat. It brought it back. I guess it would be 3 without a video, but I don't know. I'm going to say a 4. I really liked it. I agree with you on the verse thing. Verse 2 is You were kind of cutting it down because I know you said it's too long. We got to get to other songs. But verse 3 sounded like he's about to go off. I think those are 3 different people. Yeah. Verse 3 sounded like someone else.
Might have been, yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, that's what I rated.
Oh, for me?
About to give it a 5.
Yeah. So it's definitely in my wheelhouse, man. I really liked. So the second verse to me was actually dope because I was following Buddy's rhyme patterns, and his rhyme cadence was ridiculous. It was really good. It was technical. I like the way it. To me, I'm not sure about you, Quan, but it was really well mixed.
Yeah.
That track was unbelievably well mixed. I want to hear more of this group. Yeah, they get a 5 from me.
Yeah, and I'm curious to what that album's gonna be, because like you said, if they do like a 90s, early 2000s, 2010s like that.
And feel free to take the idea if you weren't going to do that. Feel free. Feel free to start working on that.
It's coming out in September, so if it's not almost done yet, you might need to push that release date back a little bit.
In 2025, we need more of that early 2000s jazz fey type of club anthem-y dope bop. Like that's we can go with some more of that in 2025.
And I feel like a lot of that stuff has come back a lot too. I think people are being a little more experimental with getting that old school feel again, and but making it sound newer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, next one. It is called "Locked and Loaded" by NJ. Right here, Speak Life.
Yeah. Yo, I heard a lot of these people be acting like Jesus ain't really come back and he rose from the grave. I've been on 20, I'm about to go penny with Shaq at the rim, split out of my lane. Why you wanna act like Christ ain't real? Why you tryna think his blood don't spill? Part of my menace, I'm repping the one who get mad when told other ways to be still. My body get itchy when I see these people with blickies, when I know they could make a difference instead of the pistol. Man, why don't you pick up a Bible? They thinking the book is a myth, but I told them I'm on it. Man, I'm moving like Sonic, I know you don't want it. My God is a problem, my Lord is down and the angels around me. You notice about me, I never been bummy, I go for my goal. So what are you trolls? Yeah, see those comments. Atheists, they don't know who got us. I really wish that you could meet the one that went and made the sun, because for Christ I'm rocking. Take no bull, I'm never Dennis Rodman. Ain't no dating show, but I'ma get it poppin'. Really about to go and put the devil in the coffin. Who you know got the ammo? About to put a demon on notice. Took off the chains like Django. Told them we ain't never folded. Cause we been around, we come out artillery, taking out anyone in the vicinity. We know the Trinity, if you're not feeling me, we still locked and loaded. Who you know got the ammo? About to put a demon on notice. Took off the chains like Django.
I can see you dancing with this.
Told them we ain't never folded. Cause we been around, we come out artillery, taking out anyone in the vicinity. We know the Trinity, if you're not feeling me, we still locked and loaded. Yeah, we stay equipped, so we about to let them know.
This one's sick.
Got the angels on patrol, devil trying to own me, and he coming for my soul.
This song is better than the last one, so Joe Side has to give this one a 5 too.
His presence, his kingdom, no one can stop his shine. No Buddha, Confucius, your God is not like mine. His power, his mercy, his grace will never end. He's worthy, he's holy, get on your knees, repent. My God is numero uno, this ain't no cartoon. I'm stepping like sumo, ain't telling you rumors. I give you the truth and the Bible, my weapon. I'm aiming at you when I hop in the studio, acting a fool. You know I am consumed with the Lord, I'm an animal. I am not finished, I got some more stamina. God get the glory, so take out your camera side. You know got the ammo, about to put a demon on notice. Took off the chains like Django. Told them we ain't never folded. Cause we been around, we come out artillery, taking out anyone in the vicinity. We know the Trinity, if you're not feeling me, we still locked and loaded. Who you know got the ammo, about to put a demon on notice. Took off the chains like Django. Told them we ain't never folded. Cause we been around, we come out artillery, taking out anyone in the vicinity. We know the Trinity, if you're not feeling me, we still locked and loaded.
All right. Start with you, Joe Seif.
I like that those bass hits were dope, dude. I feel like the vocals were a little mumbled at times, like muddy. But it was really well put together. The track, I knew you were gonna feel it. That's definitely a Quan beat.
Dope.
That's a Quan track. But I'll give it a 4 or 5.
All right. Kales.
I think I like the versatility the most. I think that some rappers who just have a very fast cadence flow lean on that too much. But I really like that his verses were super clear, super concise. Like, you know what he was saying. He threw punchlines in there. He had some metaphors. He had some different like little rhyme schemes that he was doing. And then he would play with the voiceovers, the ad-libs in the background. It just kind of sounded like it was very well put together and all around just super dope. And then the hook kind of felt like a small switch up. Not a switch up where it changes the whole theme of the song, but a small switch up from the verse. And I think that was super, super dope too. So I liked it a lot. It's right there with the last song for me. So I mean, if I'm sticking to the guns and doing without a video, I'm up there with a 3 without a video. If it had a video, easily a 4 or 5, almost, depending on the video concept, what that could be. But I liked it a lot. It was super dope. I have really no bad critique for it whatsoever.
All right. I will give it same thing, man. I'll give it a 3.3. I like the song a lot. And to me, it was actually, there was more clarity in it because the vocals weren't stacked as much. The other song, the vocals were stacked on a lot of the parts, and it was, but yeah, I like that song a lot. I like it a lot. Definitely would love to see a video to that.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, Dizzy.
Yeah, I really like the song. I kind of agree with you about it being muddy. Like, yeah, it didn't. The vocals weren't stacked, but it wasn't as, like, don't get me wrong, how he was rapping was very clear, and I want to give him that for as fast as he was rapping. I will say, I kind of noticed sometimes at some points, he kind of got off beat because he was trying to make too many syllables fit within a bar.
Facts.
But other than that, the song was great. I'll give it a 4. It was good. I like the concept of it. Like you said, the hook brought a different kind of flow. I really wish that he did a different flow for verse 2. I'm not really a fan of 2 verses having the same exact flow.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Dope. C. Duffel sent us a song from 3 years ago. So we're going to play it right here. He's making so much new music. Why is he sending this? Featuring Bats and Keep a Lot, TRA. 4-minute song. C. Duffel, I hope you're rapping first because I'm not playing 4 minutes.
Just different.
Yeah, trailblaze, I'm a renegade, yeah. Put a strings, blow up hand grenade, yeah. Shitty safe, try to ride the wave, yeah. It ain't safe, get it, clap and take away, They want $1 million, so they run to the Pentagon. Try to rack up some billions, and it's way beyond what you think, maybe trillions. Spirits all in their music, they live by reptilian. Cold blooded vermilion, know that scholar, that woman, she is riding pillion. To the beast of a billion, she a act that got people that's drunken. Culture mentality, here we go nonsense. I'm new shit out the pocket, that's no sense. Rappers go for that comment, that's no sense. Rock the beat like I'm coming, I leave prints. Jump the devil, his first like that Mike Pence. No respect for the ones hanging on the fence. No respect for the ones hanging to a fence. When the Bible is not drop your pretense. Spirit growing like a fetus. That redemption name is Jesus. Carry blood for a reason, so I'm burning off all the legions. Saw the well like season, tearing false doctrine into pieces. Reasons, chocolate and wax cause I'm following his thesis. Trailblaze, I'm a renegade, yeah. Put a strings, blow up hand grenade, yeah. Shitty shade, try to ride the wave, yeah. It ain't safe, clap will fade away, yeah. Fade away, 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 yeah.
I shoot my shot and watch it fade away. Heart banging harder than the 808. He paid away for y'all to even say that they let it spray. The Novocaine in their brain, they stuck at the bottom. Now we really young. We dark in the devil, he left in the dust. We had tribulation, was better when lust. Trust, you can't have my soul. God's in control. What's a baby in Christ, but now I'm feeling so grown. Since God stepped all up in my life, I'm feeling so strong. Heard this song, tell me what you on, tell me what you on. Being different, being gifted, being with the change. Being did it, being in it, being left the curses in these chains. Yeah, trailblaze like summer renegade. We ain't slaves to the roads that pay. We chasing the game, we ain't the same. You and me really ain't the same.
Yeah, trailblaze, I'm a renegade, yeah. Put a strings, blow up hand grenade, yeah. Shitty shade, try to ride the wave, yeah. It ain't safe, clap will fade away, yeah. Fade away, 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 yeah.
If you're not a Kaepernick, you're Kaepernick.
What's up, family? This is Q. You are watching Speak Life. Bam, with Quan. Let's go. Let's get it.
Big up, Q.
All right, I like the song. I could tell the second verse was recorded somewhere totally different, mixed totally different. I would have had to either re-record it, or I'm not sure if he sent it mixed already. There was just something. The track just lost something, and his verse was dope. It just wasn't recorded the same. So to me, that took away from the song. And sometimes you just have to say no. Like if someone you want to feature and they just don't provide something that has the same quality, you just have to say no. Because C. Duffel's verses, the beat, the hook, everything was super clear and dope. Yeah. And then when the second verse came in, it lost something.
Yep.
And like I said, I think his verse was dope, but just the recording wasn't.
Yeah.
And so it didn't come out as good. And I feel like that took away from the whole song. So overall, I'll give it a 3 because of that. If that verse wasn't on the song at all, it was just C. Duffel by himself with everything, the quality, it probably would have been closer to like a 4.5 to me. But and I think that was Bats on the second verse, which I know is a dope artist, but I just feel like it was the recording that messed me up.
It was the recording.
Yeah, Dizzy.
Yeah, I honestly have to agree because it was that second verse, and just honestly, like you said, he was dope. I really liked his flows. He had this one flow that I was catching on to, but then he changed it. I'm like, okay, this is dope. But it was completely different from the song, like the hook and the first verse. And so that kind of took it away. But the song was dope. I would say a 3 just because of that second verse. I hate to do that, but the song was really dope. I really liked it.
Yeah, but when you have songs like that, it's going to take away from the vibe of the song. Because we were all vibing out to that first verse. When the second one came in, I think all of our body language was just like, it's cool. It sounds good. But it did something to us because it changed. So even in our ears, it's like, okay, it's not the same feel I was feeling before, you know?
Yeah, true. The second verse it sounded like the highs were too high. It was tinny. It was really like Piercy. You know what I'm saying? C. Duffel is dope all the time, you know. So I'm right there with Quan. I just feel like the sound, the second verse, the sound could have been better. But overall, I mean, if it was recorded correctly, like in like the same time, same studio, same everything, that song's easily like right there in the rest of the lineup with C. Duffel's dopeness. So I'm gonna give it I'll give it a 3.5.
All right.
Dope. I guess just to get off the second verse, sounded like whoever was about to rap on that third verse was about to go crazy. I just want to say that. It sounded like he was about to go crazy. But I think that listening to C. Duffel and what he tried to bring to the track, I think Quan said it best. Sometimes you got to say no. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's like, is this the vibe I was going for? Is this what I really wanted? I like the versatility that it could have been like the first verse with the auto-tune sounded really good, got the vibe, and then get some real rap in there. Yeah. It would have been dope, but making it sound the same matters so much. So shout out to the first verse, and it seems like a dope song. C. Duffel said third dude did go off, so come on, Quan, stop hating. Quan's such a troll, man. Quan is everybody's really biggest op.
That was like a let the rooftop down and just vibe like the song.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I agree. I think that the whole vibe was there, and I think that even for me, like I don't necessarily like auto-tune rap, but it was catchy and it was still like lyrically dope. So shout out to you, C. Duffel.
Yeah.
I'll give it like a 3, no video, and second verse.
All right, that's our show tonight, folks. So the last one we have is Joe Seif. He thought he got. He thought he
was off the hook.
I'm not gonna rap over this beat, dude.
Give him something else.
He got a whole song on that.
I don't even know what that. I forgot what that track was.
Me too.
Yeah, I forget.
All right,
what
you
that
gonna do
track
acapella?
was. I mean, I can.
Or you want to beat?
Let's go.
Acapella. I don't have to follow a beat. What kind of beat you got? Give me a beat. Let me see. I'll find something to put on top of a beat.
I got a whole bunch of Sundance beats.
Oh. No, I can't rap to that, dude.
That's the thing. A lot of his beats that, like for his beat tapes,
He's
is not
mad cinematic.
rappable.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Not rappable.
Sundance is dope. Sundance is dope.
I don't know what song this is either.
say anything. I'm like John Cusack. Hold up the boombox, trying to bring that hip hop back. So this track, yeah. I remember this track. Yeah, this is in I don't think this is Sundance.
Oh, really?
This is one of my tracks. Yeah.
Oh, you made the beat?
No.
Oh.
I like this. This is dope. Nah, I don't want to rap to this because this is stuff that's not released. This is stuff that's not released. Yeah, you can't play that. This is stuff that's not released. Yeah, man.
If this dude doesn't release some music,
I've got like almost 2 albums that aren't released. Let me see something I wrote recently.
you gotta do acapella.
Something I wrote recently. Let me just. I'm just trying to think of something that was gonna. That was a dope start.
I know. I thought he was about to go in on that.
I know,
Me too.
Right? All right, so I wrote this one that says it's somewhat political, sort of. I want to take a deep dive into truth. At present, all the water is polluted and contaminated, stagnated. Tell me what is scuba to do? Can't breathe, can't see through the murk, but I'm barreling through. Crew thick, but there's too much competition. So why petition that we drain the swamp and see who's really grime enough for the mud? Dirt spit from my underground slang like Christ showing some love to make the scales fall, shine light exposing the Judas. Too many men's got that screw face, two-face, who this? New clone, new phone, new world order, y'all two-toned. I'm that candy paint, pinstriped older head. Hold your head as we deep dive like Leviathan. The mineral I spit bring heat like niacin, so armor up like Ephesians. My feet shod in my wake, serpents and snakes from when my feet trod.
Let go.
Yeah.
Acapella. That was dope. We need him to rap more. Just put out some singles.
Nah, everybody, dude. There's way too much. We talk about it a lot. There's too much. It's too much. 2025 for me to put out something that's
put out anything. It's your music.
You know what I'm saying?
It's your art.
It is. You know.
Who wants Joseph to put out 2 singles?
Oh, man.
Leave a 5 in the comments because you're already putting 5s.
Wow. Yo, so if I'll preface what Quan said with this. If you guys want me to put out anything, then Quan's gonna have to mix it. And
I'll mix it.
Yeah, Quan's gonna have to do all that. And
You
it's gonna
mix?
it'll come out grimy. It'll come out grimy as all.
That's how this studio started.
That's that.
Oh, so this is a recording
It used
studio.
to be.
Okay.
It converted.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I started studio engineering in 98. So I've been doing that for a long time.
The only 2 studios.
I just like video more now.
Yeah, well, that's video is such it's a better avenue. But like when we first started, Digital Insight and the Sword Chamber were the only 2 studios that we ever tracked at. Like those are 2 of the best studios here in Vegas.
Yeah.
I know
Sometimes you find a new love for something in you. Like me, like I didn't know, like I wrote a short story. Like I've got really into like short films. Like I'm God willing.
But it's all part of the creative.
Exactly.
It's all creation.
Yeah,
100%.
It all goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just quit doing music recording. I didn't even mean to. It just we were gonna build a booth over here when we moved into here, and then we just started doing so much more video stuff that I'm like, I don't feel like recording people.
Yeah.
It's cool, but I just charge more money for an hour for video production and podcasting. So it's like, do I want to be here for an hour and not make that same money? And hear someone ask me for auto-tune?
Well, and I mean, we talk about this a lot.
Answer to auto-tune is no.
And I know, right? We talk about it
That's
a
fair.
lot. You can record at home.
Yeah.
But yeah, good
well,
show.
you can do podcasts at home too. That doesn't mean you're going to get the same quality.
Yeah, 100%.
Even with recording at home, but
Guerrilla Cross
yeah,
Studio,
good show.
best
We
podcast
appreciate
studio.
everyone for coming in. Let everyone know where they can find you.
Yes, you guys can find me on all streaming platforms at Dizzy Livv. That's DIZZYLIVV. Don't forget the second V.
Yeah, 2 V's. Yeah, come back anytime.
I will be here as a co-host.
She's like, I'll be here next week. Co-hosting debut.
I love it.
All right, please like and subscribe to the channel. We're going to be doing a lot more. I haven't talked to Joe Seif, but we're going to do an album review for Tunnel Rats' new album.
Let's go.
And that's going to be posted up. So we'll do little 20-minute album reviews that I think I want to start doing more. We're going to try to get Luke involved in that too. So yeah, we're going to do a lot more on the channel throughout the week. So yeah, check it out. Give me money.